Hello, 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 all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all doing very, very, very well. Yes, today we are going to be talking about Onpassive. Now, the last time that we spoke about Onpassive, which is an AI tech company that began in 2018 and just started releasing products this year, run by con artist Ash Mufareh, who has had several other endeavors that he's been a part of, or even his company Ashmax shut down due to being pyramid schemes, which we believe this to be. But, I guess we're going to see how it goes. Been covering this for over a year now, pretty regularly, along with my friend, the recovering Hunbot, who has lots and lots of streams and videos about this as well. And the last month or so, she and I had a little talk where we were like, we're going to lay off on them for a little bit. The pressure's up on them. We don't actually want to make these people like flip out and harm themselves or anything over this being a scam. So let's just lay off a bit, see what they do, see if they, actually do come up with something. And I guess today we are going to see if they have come up with anything. O Connect was supposed to be released December 5th, and it has yet to do so, unless today we go in there and it's magically appeared. But my hopes are not high. So without further ado, I'm going to roll my intro. And today we're going to be reacting to a clip from Ash Mufareh. We are going to be reacting to Sherry Dershowitz. And we are going to be reacting to the latest 360, as well as an apparent email about Obless. So I guess Obless must be up and running, right? If it's so great. Same with O Connect. Everyone's switching. Hell, I even switched to O Connect. So we're going to roll that intro and then get right into the Onpassive cringe. Okay, so here we go. Let's hear what Ash has to say.
My name is Ash Fired Up Mufareh, and I'm your friend, and
You are not my friend. In fact, Ash, I don't think you like me very much. We don't tend to get along. You have called me names and been very mean to me. I'm just saying. But since you're saying hello, I guess I better say hello to everyone as well, because I have way better people here. I won't even lie. Hello, Iconic. It is great to see you. I hope that you're having a fabulous, fabulous day so far. Same with you, Joe, especially at work, as long as you're listening and watch this at some point. I am grateful, whether it is when I am live, whether it is 3 years after I make this stream. I am grateful. I am glad that you made it, Ducky. Very happy to have you here. Who else we got here? We got Auntie here, of course. Thank you, Auntie, for being here. And Ken is here. Hello, Ken. I hope that you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. And Staccato is here, and he says, as Red points out on his live today, there are some lovely blue colors in the refreshed website. If that isn't of greater importance than the launch of a paid product, I don't know what is. I know, right? I mean, That's obviously what's important. It's the website colors. That we got to make sure that we keep changing those every 3 days. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. I'm glad that you are here. And Sherry, we were celebrating Orange Man being indicted. Yes, Orange Man has been indicted. I'm in Canada, but I think that's funny as hell. I won't even lie. Ha ha, Trump. Ha ha. Makes me laugh. Hello, King. Finally, the weekend has started. It has. It has. And we are starting this weekend, I guess, hearing why Ash Mufareh is apparently our friend. You know, even though I'm a bimbo, you know.
Was born to change the whole world. I guarantee that you're going to start witnessing that. We're going to change the world. I'm telling you, we're going to reshape the planet in a super positive way. We're going to conquer so many global issues and catastrophes, I would say, and we're going to make that impact.
How? Okay, okay, Ash. How are you making an impact on the catastrophes of the world? Can we just talk for a minute about how this man is supposed to be running an AI tech company that just helps people run their business? And then somehow he went rogue and decided to open like Oplus and all these other things and tell everyone he was sent from God to save humanity, and then began running a cult of personality, and no one's making money here because it's driving me insane. You're not saving humanity. How? By getting homeless people to sign up for this for $97? Yeah, okay, that will do it. Fabulous job, Ash.
The reason I'm saying that with confidence today, because I was able to pass this on in the good hands. So, moving forward, I told you that Onpassive is a done deal.
A done deal. I mean, it should be done because it's a shit deal. I'll say it. This is the worst company that you could join right now. I mean, they're not doing anything. You can't make any money here. You're just going to webinars and listening to this man talk to you like this.
Told you we're going to have the finest technology.
Where is it?
Have I told you we're going to make it with heart?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Al with heart. We got it. Al with heart. Al with heart and Marty with no Johnson.
Infused with love.
Is that where Marty's Johnson is?
I told you we're going to be the hunted, not the hunters.
What the heck does that even mean? We are going to be the hunted, not the hunters, he says, as he forks all his technology from other places.
I told you we're going to go to the very top where your ears will pop, and we top that again and again and again and again.
All right. Words mean nothing.
I told you the bigger the dream, the bigger the team, and the better the team, the bigger the dream. We got the biggest team and the best team. Now,
again, he claims that there's like millions of people in this. I feel the need to point out that even if there are millions of accounts open in this company, which I really hope that there aren't a million victims of this man and this fucking scam, that is heartbreaking to me. But if there are, like the good news, I guess you could say, is that a lot of these people open up more than one account. At the beginning, Ash told everyone to open up multiple accounts, so a lot of them did. So we don't really know the numbers of the victims of this company. Also, they are in places such as India, Dubai, China, like places all over, which, by the way, China's not supposed to be doing MLMs, Ash, so you might want to be careful. I kind of might have reported it. Just saying, like all over places where it's hard for us to kind of like gauge how many are on each team. Even watching all of the webinars from each place, like it's different people that showing on the webinars almost all the time other than the regulars. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for us to pinpoint the exact number of people in this, but I will tell you, there are at least hundreds of thousands of victims of this scam out here right now. And I do need more people to pay attention to it, because it is really hurting other people and people that do not have the money to give. Like people in South Africa that are living in huts that this man wants $97 American from, where it's like very, very disgusting of him to do. And I know that I'm not the only one that thinks that. Preying on people in communities like that are desperate for a better life is disgusting. You can't say anything good about this. But he here, of course, is trying to spin this into him being some like savior of humanity. And he even says he was sent by God himself. Like, yeah, that's what God would do. If God was real, we know I'm atheist, but for those of you that believe, you know that your God would not be sending this man to go rip off a bunch of people all over the world. I assure you of that. I want to trust that God would be a lot smarter.
With Onpassive technologies, this is only the first milestone in our journey. It made us.
Most of the people, even in Canada and the USA, okay, and the UK, like in all Western society, all right, all of us have watched this guy basically fill his teams up with elderly people. They are preyed on the most here. People that are older, so-called boomers, and maybe don't know technology as well as some of the younger. Hell, there's young kids out there right now that know it better than me. Okay, I've reached that point. I am okay boomer-ish. All right, I'm old, decrepit, ugly. We've established this. So, all of the people pretty much in this thing are elderly. I reacted sort of recently, which this like killed me, to a woman that had an oxygen tank. Like, I don't know how you could be a bigger piece of shit than to prey on somebody like that with something like this, especially, may I bring up, if they're living in the USA and they have to pay for their health care. Lucky here in Canada, but like this person in the USA has to pay for their health care. And then they're getting ripped off by this asshat, you know? Not only US money, but they have to buy a Visa gift card and load enough funds on it to cover the extra fees. Exactly, Chris. And we did come up with it that it can actually end up costing them about 120 some odd dollars, depending on, again, what card it is, what the fees are, because there's a few different ones, right? Because it's in all different countries and such. So, yeah, it can end up costing up to almost $130 US to join this, with all that included, right? It's a 97 flat, but then, yeah, if you're elsewhere, you have to go through all that crap. I believe in the God of Noah and Abraham, and that's fine. And I mean, that God would not send this man to rip off people, I would like to believe. Even as an atheist, I will say, God would never be sitting up there going, I think I want Ash Mufareh to rip off millions of people down on the earth and like send him down here to do it. Save humanity by forking technology and lying to everyone. Like, no, sorry. Don't bring God into this. God wants nothing to do with your scam. I'm holding a sweepstake on whether Pat Parent will live long enough to see the launch of O-Connect. I'm not optimistic, and that's the thing. See, that's what I mean. This company actually has had, 3 or 4 people pass now? Because they were elderly and waiting for this to launch? Like, it's disgusting. I don't know how this man looks in the mirror and, like, is okay with himself. He preys on people who think IPv6 is important because they have their own data centers, which, again, they don't have their own data centers, right? He preys on people think that them owning their own data centers means that Onpassive will bring internet to PNG or will make their internet faster. Yes. It's not only that, but he straight up has told people that, right? He has said, your country doesn't really have the internet. I will come there and bring it to you so that you can have it. Like all these promises. So he's sitting here going, I said this, I said that. Yeah, you've said all this. But as you guys pointed out, like, actions speak louder than words, Ash. You can sit here and promise all this stuff all you want, but if you never bring these products to light, this company never launches, no one ever makes money, your words don't mean anything. It's all just blah, 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 blah.
Noticeable. We have become noticed in the market on the global stage. And we are being the hunted.
I'm not hunting you. We're not hunting you, Ash, because your technology is like so great and we're so scared. Like you tell everyone that you're going to take over the world and save everyone. That's not what's happening here. And you know that. When Spencer Cornelia did his video on you, like a couple years ago, he wasn't like, this guy's going to take over humanity and save them. I must stop him. That's not what was happening. When Alonda found you, she wasn't like, you know what? This guy has some really great tech, and I'm really scared he's going to take over and piss off Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, and Elon Musk. That no. All right, we so-called hunt you, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, because you're a con man, and you're lying to all these people. This is like a whole clip of just lies.
Connect is the best, by far, so far, is the best
We'll see.
video conferencing and more. Period. Number one, quality-wise, we surpassed everything available in the market. Secondly, it's available in the browser. We're the only platform that no download, no plugin, no shenanigan is required. Click, you're in, especially in the ecosystem.
Yes,
We're the
that
first
was the
company
problem.
that is unlimited. We have the ability to go unlimited.
Unlimited, like, Ash, you can't even release the damn thing. This is what I mean. And then you're promising extra stuff with it now.
Features wise, we have more features that mostly never been done before, never seen before.
Yeah, you want the ability. This is OConnect, okay? His big thing with OConnect is it's going to be better than Zoom because you'll be able to have like 1,000 people on your screen and they will all be able to share their screens at the same time. Just picture that for a minute on your screen. Like even if you have a 50-inch television or larger, okay, it's going to be awful. No one asked for this. There's a reason why this has not been invented yet. It actually would take a lot of like internet power and all this stuff, which I think he realized, which is why he started making up that he was going to make his own data centers and stuff, right? So like there's a really big reason why something like that would end up crashing the internet a lot. Like several reasons why other companies have not done this, okay? It's the same with him changing the website every 3 days. And he's like, oh, we're the first company to do. Yeah, there's good reasons why, Ash. Why other companies don't do that, right? It's not good. I'm trying to rebrand right now. It's going to screw me over for a bit. It's just good. I'm not out here to try to be something, okay? I just like to talk about things like this. But that's what I mean. Like, dude, come on. Just, you have to release something. You keep making these promises, release something. Because again, No one's asking for all this extra shit that you keep adding on to this stuff. No one was like, I really want to have a work meeting where 50 people are all sharing their screens at a time. Not one person. Right? So it's like, there's a reason why, and he just ignores that and then takes it as him being some kind of innovative person. It's like, no, you're screwing it up. Just shenanigans if you have to do anything outside of using an internet browser. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that he was creating his own version. If my Auntie Maud's Flower Club ever grows above 50,000 members, I'll give her O-Connect for her birthday. Yay. She'll be real happy. It's why O-Connect didn't work the first 10 times. He wasn't paying Amazon enough to get the correct amount of server time. See, and it's things like that, though, that he never thinks of. This tech genius. Wow, 6 drops. Thank you. All the Nazi wars grow like this. All those grows like this. Oh, 6. Oh, man. And all the Nazi words grow like this. Code speak over. Please resume. Okay. We are done making fun of Shani for Christ for a moment. Time to get back to Onpassive. I hope that they try to use AI and it steals all of their money. It probably would. Ash will be releasing gas later this evening. I believe it. If the AI worked, then the chatbot would not remain in front of the O-mail send button. Thank you. I've actually complained about this live before and been like, why is it here? Why do I have to move it? Right? It would move when it senses I'm ready to send. Exactly. And if you guys remember when they first put it up, I tried to use the damn thing. It didn't work. The chatbot didn't even work for the first several days it was like up. You would like click on it and try to like chat to it. It wouldn't let you chat, had no options. And it would just kind of be like, what can I help you with today? And then just, you couldn't do anything. I was like, well, you can help by telling me how to use the damn chatbot. That would be a good start.
Than any other company. I would say more than all the top 10 webinars or all of them collectively. So if you bring all of the web conferencing or video conferencing platforms together, blend them in one master application, O-Connect will crush all of them.
Thank you, Auntie. I love you. Queen Hunbot and all of YouTube interested in cult and scams are your karma, Mufareh. It's true. And honestly, this guy deserves that karma. Like, I'm getting ready. We're going to start reporting the website. Like, I've had enough. I'm just like, just stop. Stop
Fine.
it all.
Features, quality, simplicity, and scalability.
Features, quality, simplicity, scalability. Not at all words that I would use to describe this company.
Good news. You're going to keep your kidney. You don't have to sell your arm. You're not going to have to give away your leg.
Thank you, Ricardo. I love you too. Thank you for the $10. 10 pounds, I believe. Are you in the UK? I love the UK. I really do.
It is not going to break the bank. You can afford it.
I would move to London. If anyone's like, where would you move to? That's where I would honestly move to. Because I've spent like so much of my time there. Europe. Okay.
I'm telling you, IT AI is about to be revamped. It has set the compass in the right direction.
In the right direction. Some of you may be going, well, what the hell is the right direction? Well, it's apparently up, where your ears will pop when we take it to the top. That's what he says anyway. So that was clipped from a stream that he did in the last couple weeks here, which honestly, I'm kind of like, okay, Ash, You keep talking smack. Now you're making all these promises. You're still saying Connect is the best thing in the world. And I don't really understand because we have a little bit of a problem, you see. We have a problem still with this. And I'm getting pissed at this point. All right, like I said, I've been covering this for like a year. All right, Alonda's been covering this nonstop for a year. And it's just like watching people getting ripped off over and over and over again with all these broken damn promises. And everybody's vulnerable that he's going after. And I did a funny video about how I switched to Connect because everyone was on here going, I switched to Connect. Everyone in Onpassive made these videos. And I was like, oh, good. Great. Connect must be ready. Because how do you switch to something that is non-existent, if you will? Okay, like I don't understand. So here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show it to you. Here it is. All right, we got Connect here. Which one's better? Hold on. I feel like this might be the best layout here. Okay. As you see, it says join the Onpassive ecosystem. You know, Connect worldwide connectivity is today coming soon. Ash, sweetheart, how something be great when it doesn't exist? Can you explain that to me? How are people switching to this when it doesn't exist yet? Look at this, coming soon. I can't even know more about it. Click on the damn thing, nothing happens. It's a great website. Look at the layout. Look, guys, they switched it to nighttime. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. This is what they're wasting their time on instead of getting Connect out, by the way, is putting all this so-called pretty stuff up on their website. It's like, really? Yeah, that's what's important. But again, like I've pointed out, having your website change every fucking few days, that's confusing. People don't like that. It messes with your brand. There's so many reasons why it's a bad idea, like we've talked about. So I don't know, okay, because maybe the problem is me. The problem is me? Okay. And maybe it's just because I need to like sign in and then I'll be able to see it because, got to do that. Yes, my omail.ai account is Queen of Spades sucks. QOS sucks. I was like, then at least he won't try to kick me out. Maybe he thinks I hate Queen of Spades. I'm like one of my haters or something coming in to create an account as me to cause some shit or something. I was like, I don't know, that should work. It appears that I cannot get any Connect here either. Like I can't even see the damn thing. Look, here's the dashboard, right? So this is their OES, as they call it, Onpassive ecosystem, if you will. We got Mail. I've shown you guys that 100 times. We're not going to go through it all again. Don't worry. My point is just that Connect is still not here. Net, Trim. And then, oh my fucking God, where did Connect go? Because if you remember, it used to be right here, right? There used to be a little square right here that said Connect coming soon. Well, they just took that away. Like it's just gone now. And then they're talking about these referral links, which we'll hear about probably in a little bit here. But look at this. Your referral link will be available soon. Subscribe to any of our solutions. Get your referral link to expand your Onpassive ecosystem network. Right? So in other words, you do have to sign up and pay money and like join the Connect before you can get your, because Connect is a paid, right? It was supposed to be one that you pay for. So you do have to join it before you can get your referral. But you can't join it because it doesn't exist. And you can't get your referral until you join it. So you see, we kind of have a fucking catch-22 here, Ash. It's a little bit of an issue. Just a little bit, though. But I think we need to fix that. So there was a 360 that happened yesterday. And I honestly think, I really do think that maybe, just maybe, these guys can explain it to us and tell us what is really going on with this damn thing. That's 10 euros. Or is that pounds sterling? No matter what the currency, thank you. Thank you. It's sterling for 3 months a year, dollars for the remainder. Thank you. Yeah, see, this is what I mean, Auntie. That is the thing. 10 credits. That was just for signing up. So when you sign up to the ecosystem, they're like, here's 10 credits. What can I do with it? Nothing. Because I can't buy anything. So it's like, hello, like what are we doing here? John Barilla is one of the main Onpassivians that is really hardcore. He likes to come and argue with us often. It's a lot of fun. You can have fun with him. My great-grandfather moved to Canada, married, and had a family. Sadly, he forgot to tell his existing family who he left behind. And that's an awful story. But honestly, whatever. John Barilla, though, is apparently an Oscar-winning clown. He was an actor, apparently. And yes, he always comes in hot. He is very die-hard. See, and that's the thing, is that the people in this have put their heart and souls into this company. Ash told them to. And then he doesn't deliver. So you cannot blame them for really coming in hot and being upset. It's just like, I'm not the one you're upset at. You should go yell at Ash. He's the one that's ripping you off, really.
60, another week has gone by. It is Marty. The 29th of March, the last 360 of March. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for showing up. This is being broadcast on many, many, many YouTube channels.
Yes, it is. And again, that's a problem. Because, again, okay, imagine you're a YouTube creator, right? And you would think that part of the goal of these guys, especially since they're not making anything in Onpassive, all of them have monetization. So you would think the goal would be to get the most views you can, right? When you spread out content across several different places, all right, it ends up screwing you over. And everyone else that's sharing the exact same stream gets screwed over. Because instead of having one stream that has everybody watching it, you have 7 different streams going at the same time of the exact same thing. And you get about 40 people per stream watching. Do you understand? Like that? Does that make sense, Marty and the rest of them? Also, there are a lot of them on the screen right now, you will notice. Because their backgrounds all have like the other ones in it. Because apparently with the 360, all 3 of them got to be on every goddamn stream that they show in the screens. So this is scary enough. Imagine this on OConnect. You know?
And right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel to make sure it's okay and turn it over to Red, and I'll be back.
Bye.
I'll be back. Sorry, I had to.
Thank you very much, Marty. Hello, Chris Johnson. How you doing? Good to be.
Hello, Red. Good to see you. Tipped off the morning to ya. You have some tea and crumpets on the boat lately.
Here once again on 360. Yes, last one of March. And things are starting to hot up, aren't they, at the moment in Onpassive land as far as the ecosystem is concerned. We've got a few things to run through with you about that and bring you right.
John Barilla says, I am an actor. Don't call me a clown. Stuff you say is not accurate. Okay. I call everyone a clown that acts like a clown. Act accordingly. Get called a clown. You are a small-time actor. I would prefer, John, if you went back to acting, because you're not awful at it. You could probably do really well at it. You're a very passionate person. It's just you're passionate about the wrong thing right now. Right? I wish you would wake up and know that. I'm not doing this because I hate you or I hate any of the people on this screen, really. I hate Ash a little bit. He's an asshole. But the rest of you, I really don't have a problem with. In fact, I would love to see all of you leave this thing and then go and be actually successful at your real talents. Because, you know, John, maybe you're not a scam artist. Maybe you don't want to be in a company that's ripping off people in third world countries. But right now you are. That's what you're doing. So, until you stop doing that, you will forever be a clown.
Right up to date with what is going on and what we want you guys to be focusing on at the moment. So we've got a lot to go through. I'm going to hand it over to Chris now, and then I'm going to check my YouTube as well. Chris.
Hey guys, what's happening? Nice to see you. I guess I'll check mine as well in a minute.
Hi, Chris. It's really great to see you too. Yeah, man, let's go.
Let me do the birthdays. There's 3 today. I am just trying to figure out how to get there. I think I found it. And I apologize. Here we go. Hey, Bistrick Stefak is his birthday today. Happy birthday. Patricia Conway, happy birthday. Debbie Arvidas Open, which
yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And honestly, I really hope that you guys did not spend your birthday watching these clowns. This is part of my issue, is that these guys, these scammers right now are taking up so much time from people. So much time. Imagine it's your birthday, and instead of you being able to go and celebrate that with your family, you're like, oh, I have to go to a fucking Onpassive 360 webinar. I mean, come on. Let people have their life back. Would you let them go? Let the people go.
a girl I went to school with. Happy birthday to you. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be now.
Andy says, John Burla, I make up my own mind, and this is an overly complicated, non-functioning platform, which sole purpose seems to be an investment con designed for old people and tech ignoramuses. I mean, yeah, I couldn't have described it better myself.
Listen, guys, big pop-up in the back office. I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a minute. I have been doing many things to keep my mind off and passive. Would you believe that? Why? Because it's just, to me, it's too exciting. And I can't, I'm sleeping really good now. But when I start thinking about it, it's almost like craziness for me. So
Chris. Hi, Chris. I know your brother watches me. And I hope you watch me too. Because again, you're one of the ones that we like a little bit over here. I find you funny. You got a very big personality like me. So I like it. I wish you would, give Marty back his Johnson. But other than that, we're good. Have you ever thought, though, Chris, because I don't see you as a bad person. I really don't. And like I said, I've talked to your family, who's very worried about you, by the way, and wants you out of this. So you have people that really care about you, that are worried about you, and this affecting you, because you are a genuine person. I think you're a pretty genuine person that might have gotten caught up in a con, and now you're just so freaking deep into this thing, you don't know how to get out. Now it's keeping you up at night. It's giving you major anxiety. It's starting to affect you. Marty is also being affected. Marty has aged about 10 years in the time that OConnect was supposed to launch here. He's gone gray all of a sudden. He was not that gray. Go look at my old videos of him and compare them to the ones now. It's really sad. And I honestly think that you're not staying up at night. This thing isn't keeping you up at night and giving you anxiety, Chris, because you're excited. Mr. Carlos says Marty is actually 34 years old. Apparently so am I. I found that out the other day. So my whole thing, Chris, is I think that you are actually being badly affected because you realize what this is now and it's hurting you. That's why you have anxiety. That's why you can't sleep at night. I really wish that you would like sit down and have a really good talk with your brother about this and really listen to what he has to say about it. Because like I say, he really does care about you and he's worried about you. And now that you're talking about how this is affecting you negatively, I think it's time to start thinking. If you have to step away from this, Chris, in order to sleep, that's a problem. And like I said, you guys can get out of this thing right now and not be affected when this thing goes down. Because one of my worries is that this is all going to be put on you guys. And Ash is going to get out of here scot-free. I'm kind of here hoping that I can stop that from happening. Because I don't think that's fair to do to any of you either. Right? So I really want you to take this opportunity and your time away, like you're talking about here. Talk to your brother, really think about it, dig deep and figure out why is it? Are you actually excited? Or is it what I just said? Just do it.
You want to know the solid truth? I'm trying to keep my mind away from it because I want to be able to concentrate on everything else. It's completely taken.
Hi, Takara. I changed my YouTube name this week because people have been using my YouTube name to weaponize it against me. I came on here and I named myself after a playing card, and people decided to use it as other things and then use that to attack me. And so it was just easier for me to change my name. Also, apparently I was bothering somebody on this platform nonstop, but that's the other way around. So I was hoping that they wouldn't like find me anymore and they would go away, but apparently they're stalking me, so that didn't work. It's too exciting to subscribe to Hope today. All AI, no limits. That's what Rev wrote. We figured it out. John says, I don't need to go back to acting. I am an active actor. What you just said is inaccurate. You need to wake up, not me. We are not scamming anyone. You need to stop insulting me. Okay. Now, if you want to say you're an actor, okay. I would love for you to list the things that you have acted in since you have been a part of Onpassive. Please do that in my comment section here. I would love to call you an actor, but like I said, as long as you're a part of this and you are fighting me in my comment section every time I talk about this, sticking up for this and what it's doing to people, you'll be a clown. Thank you. Good to see you here. I'm so glad you came. You haven't missed too much. I mean, you missed Ash do a whole little spiel about how he was sent from God to save humanity and Onpassive would save humanity with their great tech. And then, of course, he made a bunch of promises, but we're pretty early in this one. Go check out John Barulla's IMDb resume. Says it all. We have.
The excitement is taking all my concentration away from me. So when Marty gives me the thumbs up, I'll just completely shut up. Marty, you ready? No. And I want to apologize. Marty DeGarmo played a mean trick on me last week, but you all got it. Just to let you know, Marty DeGarmo, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's all yours.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll try to refresh my memory. Something to do with when I finish this, I want.
Way to put Marty on the spot, guys. Jeez.
Click. It was good timing, though. Anyway, they figured it out. Hello, everyone. As you know, like Chris said, there is a pop-up back there that talks about that we have joined alliances with the that women's event, which is a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is true. They have joined that event. I thought that maybe it was going to be like all the other ones that they lied about because they've lied about partnering with people before. We've covered this in the past. However, unfortunately, I have checked into this and they are they are actually a sponsor. They are on the website as a sponsor, unfortunately. Now, I have checked into this. It doesn't seem like the best thing in the world, but it exists. It's basically like a bunch of women that get together that want to be entrepreneurs, and they all talk about being entrepreneurs and how to make money. It appears that this year's Entrepreneur Summit in 2023 is going to be on October 30 to 31st of this year. So I will show you guys that, because if they do something that's semi-correct, I guess you could say, then I will show it. I give credit where credit is due, John. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, John? Okay, so this here is, of course, the World Women Entrepreneurs Summit. So you can see it's in Dubai, the scam capital of the world. Do what you want with that. If you go over here to partners, it does come down here. The organizer is Emirates Business Women Council, which, again, as you can see, all of this is in Dubai. A lot of Indian stuff here. So I'm just saying, take it as you want, but they are sponsoring. There's Onpassive. There it is. I can't be like, they don't exist. It's right here, unfortunately. So they actually are sponsored, unfortunately.
Obviously, I mean, just guessing that Susan had.
And hey, if you guys want to do like a deep dive on that place, like I totally can, because it's a little iffy. And I cover MLMs, cover scams. That is like the entrepreneur for women of like basically the MLM Huns and those types of people. So that's what it is that he has joined, if you will, and is partnering. You know what I mean? So, Andy, social media, I am SAG-AFTRA and Actors Equity. I don't use IMDb. Anything on there isn't put there by me. Those aren't my only credits. They're from 50 years ago. You are the only clown here. Please don't call people in my comment section the clown. The people that stop the scams with me are not the clowns. I'm just saying. Poor Barty looks like he needs a Mountain Dew IV. That would be bad. He already has problems with his Johnson. That messes up your sperm count, doesn't it? Or is that a rumor? IMDb is the public record for SAG-AFTRA, you non-union college film school loser. I've been on more film sets than you. Unfortunately, Auntie is someone that actually has spent some time in Hollywood and that kind of thing. So if you're going to be an actor here, you better be a real one. Sorry, John, but, calling me a has-been loser just shows you have no class. You don't even have a real name here. I know her real name. You don't need to know it. You have my real name. It's Beth Gibbons. You can come and look me up and talk to me if you have a problem. John, motherfucker thinks it's Clint Eastwood because he was in a commercial. I know, right? That's sort of what's happening here. It's so funny, guys, because on this thing, all I see is take out, take out, take out, take out, take out. Right? Yep. That we got a lot of them here. You haven't been on more film sets. I guarantee you. Tell us your real name. She doesn't need to box herself. And if you keep on doing that, I am going to time you out. That's one thing I'm not okay with here. Name figging is so base, John. Why don't you drop your address and bank deals while you're at it? See, that's what I mean. Here's the thing. I have friends that I talk to on a regular basis that are in this chat right now. And I don't know their names. I don't need to. I don't need to. If they don't want to tell me their names and dox themselves, they don't have to. That's not important. As long as they're here watching me and then helping me stop these damn scams.
Something to do with that. She opens a lot of doors for Onpassive. And there's something I had brought up in the lives, and I want to bring it up a little bit here.
One thing I want to bring up about your live right now, 360 boys, is that it's on Zoom and not OConnect. When is it going to be on OConnect?
No, we to really put an impact of what we have going for us, could any of us personally afford to hire anybody on the stream team? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Could we afford the money that was spent to get our name on that train station? Absolutely not.
I love you guys. You guys are my favorite people in the whole world.
I mean, Burj Khalifa, absolutely not.
Wait, again, can I also just bring up the Burj Khalifa? It's still bothering me, guys. I can't give it up. I'm so sorry. I can't. Like, they said that they are going to have 2 floors in it. All right. They were like, we bought 2 floors of the Burj Khalifa. Okay. And I don't remember what the other, it was 150 something. I'm friggin' too pissed to remember it right now because this thing's making me upset. Because then they just erased one of the floors they apparently bought. And if you go to the website and go down to the bottom, you'll notice only the floor 134 is listed. And I want to know what happened to the other floor. Like, hashtag, where'd the floor go? Like, they just, what, they got a refund for it? If you got a refund for it because you no longer bought it, can you also give the people a refund that have been asking you for like years that you haven't given refunds to? That would be nice. Thank you.
So what we have working for us is an empire that's working for us. And I think people think, well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Every time something's mentioned by myself, Red, or Chris, if it's an idea to do or something after we get moving, you get your links, people say, oh, I don't know how to do that. Listen.
Yeah, because you don't give proper instructions. Even on the website, there are no actual proper instructions for anything. We have read through some of their manuals, guys. Those are over on the Recovering Hunbots channel. Because like we gotta do those ones together because it makes our brain hurt. We've even brought in like other people up with us, like Michelle Williams. She's come up. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now to explain to you that people cannot take instructions that don't make sense. Of course they're confused. And especially if you're like telling them to switch to OConnect and then it doesn't even exist. What are they supposed to do? You know, it's really strange.
I'm going to say this again. You don't have to do any of it. You just have to get in. You have to get all your stuff together. You have to redirect where you want the apples to go.
You have a 5-minute timeout. I warned you.
And you're good to go. But what I'm saying is, and I've never mentioned marketing, okay? I don't mention marketing. I'm saying there's a way to share this business and have fun doing it and build your...
I'll tell you right now, John, I have people that hate me, dogs. And I don't do a thing with them. All right? I save them for when they come and threaten me. And then I say, I might not want to do that. I'd also know who you are, by the way. So go away. That's the most I do. Do not come into my chat and start asking my subscribers who they are. Not one of them will tell you. Like I said, if you have a problem with anybody in my chat, my mod, subscriber, member, random troll that's just popped in for this stream, but that's being supportive, legit, anyone in here, if you have a problem, you take that up with me. And you know my name. So you don't need to know anybody else's name here. No need.
Your business faster. Flat out. You don't make it hard. I guarantee all of you, including myself, Red, Chris, you share things that you like. You do. You went to a restaurant, you tell us, oh, you got to go there. It was amazing. Or you go to a movie. It was a movie any good? Yeah, it was really good. Boom. None of these places, that restaurant, MGM, Hollywood, they don't pay you any commissions for that.
Why, Marty? Why are you sounding like an MLM robot right now? Right? Like the people in the MLMs are always like, you tell people all the time when you go to your like favorite restaurant, and you don't make any money for that, but you can totally make money if you tell everybody about this Monet hair shampoo that makes your hair fall out. You know, it's like that's their big spiel. And I thought you guys were trying not to be an MLM, a multi-level marketing company. You wanted to be a straight up pyramid scheme. So what is this? What is this, Marty? Just what is this?
If you get into O mail, for example, low hanging fruit, you get in, you could go to people and say, they're going to write you at your old email because that's all they know. Don't go hand them your email. Let them write you and they'll have a response. You could set up a response. The response will be, hey, I am no longer using this. You could take this email. This is where I am now. I went here because it's unlimited and there's no cost. And there's so many other.
Oh, so you want people in their old email, like if they have Gmail or Outlook or whatever, to put like a response message to anyone that emails them trying to sell them this crap? Can you maybe make all the products and release them and launch first?
Things involved. And then you can bring up all of the extra bells and whistles. Don't do it all at once. Don't shoot everything at one time. You don't need to. They're going to write you because they want to. They get to you. They're talking to you. They're going to ask you, hey, is it possible for me to get this? Yeah.
I really don't think they are. I'll tell you right now. I don't think they are. Also, I also want to remind everyone that most of us that have sent like the omail.ai emails, a bunch of us have the omail, right? Like I just showed you guys a little bit ago, me signing into the ecosystem so that I can cover it and everything. You can do that. You can go rake one yourself right now. All of us have used them though, pretty much, right, guys? To send an email to ourselves in like the other, in like our old email to see what happens. Most of us have it end up in junk mail. I'm just saying, see, these are things that you guys got to fix. Because if somebody writes you and you go to respond, but then it always ends up in their junk mail with a message, by the way, that says, we cannot trust where this is coming from, that's a problem. How are they going to sell anything then? Nobody's going to ask them how they get a hold of being a part of the mail system that claims that no other place can trust them.
It's free, of course. Here, send them the link to mail, and they're in. Don't worry about sending autoresponder. You know, that's not necessary. Once they're in, guess what? They're in the ecosystem for life. Unless they opt out, but there's no reason to. They didn't pay anything. Then while they're in there, they're going to see that
nothing. They're going to see nothing. I've showed you what they're going to see.
You might even say it. By the way, there's 3 other free products or 2 other free products. You got to check it out. They don't cost anything. And then they start looking at the mail and going, wait a minute, it says you can send a video email. Yes, instantly. You're kidding me. No, it has that. It has this. And when you...
like, you can do that on Gmail and everything. I can even, like, do a hangout call with people. Come on, Marty. This isn't new.
Add that because somebody else might share mail that you shared with, but they may not emphasize one part of it. They might emphasize the other part that they like the best. You bring in 10 people, okay, and the good chance is...
Do you know what I like the best about omail? How when I go to use it, it opens up another tab on my browser, and I already have 3 open because I sign into the ecosystem. Can you fix that too?
20%, which should be 2 people, will bring in 5 or 6 people. And that'll go on and on and on and on. That's leveraging what you're doing. I know a lot of people want to get that ladder, put it up the top of the tree, go get that top apple. It's just not necessary. You can if you want. Now, what you want to do for the top.
Okay, so wait, are we reaching the top where our ears will pop or not?
Apples, which if you're going for more and more people, then you could.
For those that are not aware, by the way, apples is their word for money. We have Alonda and I have called them out so many times now for illegal income claims. They have finally gotten in trouble by the FTC as well, that were like, listen, like, calm down. And so they're like, oh, instead of calling it money, we're going to call it apples. And then that is supposed to like fix it. What they don't realize is that that's still illegal income claims, morons. It's because you change the word doesn't mean anything if you're still using the rest of the language the same, right? So if you're going, oh, you'll be able to make all these apples if you sign up here, like there's no difference. And you might as well have just said money. We can still report that for illegal income claims. And trust me, we do.
By sharing, that's when you pay the company some of your profits and say, hey, I want you to run extra traffic for me. And it will blow you away, everybody. I'm telling you. And that's the easiest way. If you want to be a big-time marketer, let Onpassive do it for you.
Now.
You're going to look like an expert. These people are going to come in like crazy, and they're going to go, wow, this guy or lady really knows what they're doing. But you don't need to know anything. They come in, you're building your team, you're using money that you've created from getting paid commissions, putting it back in as an investment.
Dude, what commissions? And this is the other thing. This damn thing's been going since 2018. You guys haven't even decided what the commission would be. You haven't come up with your payment plan. There's a business plan for this damn thing. Everything's just up in the air. Up at the top where your ears will pop. But I guess according to Marty, don't try to reach for it. What's happening right now? I'm confused.
But in your own business, it only makes sense. And that can be done many, many ways. And by the way, when these links come out and we can find out what's going on, look, I have no problem sharing things because I want everybody to do well. I want everybody to do well.
I don't know. I feel like this whole thing has been you guys just getting mad that people don't understand your crap instructions about things that seem really extra. Like, I can understand how someone who's maybe in another country doesn't use the internet very much and then is also elderly doesn't understand how to do an automated message in their old email because they want to switch over to Omail now because Marty told them to. And you almost don't have the right to ask them to do that. And then when they ask you for help and with the instructions, because you don't really give any, as we're seeing here. I mean, this is Marty, right? Here's Marty. So, like, I can see how that would be hella confusing. And you don't have the right to then turn around and get mad at them when they're like, I don't understand this. Can you please, like, help me? And I feel like that's all this has been.
And just picture, you don't have to be a mathematician. The company is going to be the biggest company in the world. This is my opinion, Marty DeGarmo, okay? The biggest company now, one of them.
Did you hear that, FTC? That this is all his opinion.
Is Apple's $2 trillion a year.
He just did an illegal income claim. Marty, this guy right here, Marty DeGarmo, he's owning it. All right? He says it's going to make that many apples. Okay.
2T. Now, I don't need to do the math here, but if we become a 1T.
No, can you please do the math about how you're going to make 2 trillion apples, even though you fucked up and said dollar, as we have right here on the screen, which, if you don't mind, just screenshot that. Thank you for putting the words on the screen as well. That was helpful. Can you explain what makes you think that? As nobody's making a cent in this thing other than Ash. Ash is the only one lining his pockets here. Come on.
Or a 2T, and we know commissions are paid out. I mean, just start wrapping your head around this because nobody, even if they have a.
I won't be dancing there, Chris. I'm glad you're happy. I mean, I hear you've not gotten sleep, but you're a little too happy right now. That's a big apple. Yeah. Marty would love to get his teeth into Oakconnect if he had any. I think he tries to compare Onpassive to Apple. Yes, the company as well. But right now, he's also talking about money. So it's apples, right? As soon as it becomes like plural, then he's talking about money. But you are right. They'll also compare. They've compared it to they compare like Onet to Facebook, right? And then they'll compare they'll say that Oakconnect is better than Zoom. And yeah, bunch of morons.
Key, they could get in the back door. They could slide under the fence. Nobody can get in unless they get into a founder. So start focusing on the next chapter, because the next chapter could happen any day.
Oh my God, Marty, we are on chapter 5027 with nothing happening. All right. I think it's time that Ash closes this book. What do you say?
Look, we don't have to have a webinar to tell us what's coming next. That webinar already happened. Now they might, but I think you're going to open up one day, you're going to go in the back office, and there is Connect.
I hope so. What do you mean you think? You think? Oh my God, Marty, you think? Yeah, I think that when you go back there, the product we've been promising for like 5 years will finally be there. I hope so. What do you mean? Oh, Lord, it better be. Like I said, you're running out of time. It's supposed to be there December 5th. I am not letting you guys forget that. Because like I say, you do this all the time. You make a date. This is when it's coming out. People wait around for it. It doesn't come out that day. And then it's like it never happened. It disappears. Now we're back to, it might be out. It'll be there soon. Like, really? Right? Is this a book that never ends? And it goes on and on, my friends. So people started scamming without knowing what it was. And they say that AI has heart. Because, I don't know. I tried. But yeah, it's like, come on. Enough is enough. Get this damn product out. I swear, we even gave you extra time. We were like, we're going to not cover them for a bit. You still didn't do it. I don't know how much more I can be disappointed.
Okay, now they might have a webinar.
Not okay.
We're having a webinar on Wednesday or Thursday, and guess what? They're going to have it from the back office. You're just going to log in and get in the webinar.
All right. I'm going to go smoke while you talk because you are driving me nuts.
No clicking links, none of that. So think about all that anyway. And I want people to realize you can do anything I'm saying. I'm not here trying to razzle dazzle you. I'm making it as simple as you can, because most people that say they're marketers, they're really not. They're just a little better than bad, okay? But most of them don't make any money. So do this, do what I said, share it. You share now. People come in, they'll shop, and Onpassive, thank God, will never run out of things that they're going to put in there to offer to people, especially if it's a solution to make things better. So anyway, that's all I have right now. Red, over to you.
Thank you very much, Marty. Okay, so I want to talk actually about the pop-up and Connect, how it's all going to, my opinion, going to work out, and what I'm kind of getting from it and suggesting that you guys should be doing. So you've hopefully all seen the new pop-up.
The weed doesn't work.
It's the pop-up's been there for a few days now, but they've been editing the bottom half of it over the last 2-3 days. And the latest update says new updates on it. And the next Connect event will be directly from your eco.
Oh my God. How many events do you need? Like, how many times can you explain the product and then do your awful instructions about how it works and your facts that we've gone through, the facts on this? Oh God. Maybe we'll do it again just for fun. Like, I'll just do a stream in like a week or so and we'll just laugh at their like fact section about these products. It's hilarious. It's a disaster, but it's a hilarious disaster. So I love this company in a way. But it's like, how many times can you do that? Just over and over again, and have these events where you announce and like these press conferences and have like these articles in Hyderabad written about you before you just release the damn thing and stop the madness.
System, that is one update of 3. Update 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 are coming. Let's just stick at the moment with that first update.
The thing about these 3 is this. Marty has gained the trust of like a lot of the people in this company, right? Red is a worrisome person as a scammer because he is well-spoken. He's more well-spoken than Ash is. And most of the people, trust me, most of the people that are here watching, that watch often about this company would much rather hear a reaction of Red than a reaction of Ash because of the fact that at least they can understand what the hell Red's talking about. Red makes sense. But because of that, excuse me, he is dangerous because he is so trustworthy. And he has this beautiful UK accent that I'm jealous of. And so people will trust him. Chris has this amazingly big personality, and he's a big joker, and he's kind of a funny dude. Like I said, I can't hate the guy. He's kind of funny. He's also a clown, though. They're all clowns. Not just you, John. Don't worry. They're all clowns. So my thing is like, it is a little worrisome, right? I think, Jesus Christ, these guys are going to sign up a lot of people. They've got their little Onpassive 360 group here, and then that helps create trust to people, right? People actually do come watch these webinars and like look up to these 3 people. And it's most of us are watching this going, these are not the people that I would be looking up to, right? Problem.
I still believe that we are on track to see this in our...
You have to believe it. Otherwise, you have to admit that this thing is done and stop the scam, right? I mean, honestly, we're getting to the point where if OConnect isn't magically in the ecosystem by the end of like this week or something, it's stupid. It's like, okay, just stop lying to everyone. Tell them why it's not here. There has to be a bigger reason. Like, what's wrong? You forked it from Zoom and you're having some problems releasing it. Tell us.
Back office of OConnect, of the ecosystem, as was promised, within March. Now,
yeah, as promised, within March. What day is it today, Red? Now you understand why I did this stream today. We gave you all of March now, and this is what I'm saying. Okay, we're doing this again now, where we've promised it, right? Well, here we are, once again. Freaking nothing. Nothing there. Nothing's changed from the last time that I reacted to you guys. Still the same.
I'd be very surprised if we went over. If we do, we do. And I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. But I'm still expecting, as Marty says, to wake up one morning and it's going to be there.
Okay, I'm not okay with that. And the desperate people that you had sign up for this company, they also cannot sit around and just wait for any morning to make money after you promised that to them. How do you not understand that, Red? Okay, like that's not okay. You can't keep making these dates and saying by the end of March, this is what's going to happen, and then having it come and go with nothing. That is like this is the scammiest scam. Full of the biggest clowns. I tell people you're loghouse. I'm like, you want to see the biggest loghouse scam of the fucking century? Onpassive. Like, come on. How many times can you do this? And then, oh, well, if it doesn't come, then we just wait. Like, no. No. One day. No. Today. today or shut it down. Because this is unfair to everybody, even you, because you all look dumb right now. You're making these promises. You're also making them out here to people because Ash is lying to you. So you're out here repeating this, and then you look dumb. Great Corpse has complete ability to comment in my comment section, has not said anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. And if they do, John, I have mods here. I'll need you modding my mods. You're already trying to get one of them to dox themselves, and I'm not okay with that. You need to calm down, sir.
Now then, here is...
Joe's giving you a last warning. Joe and Auntie have the right. All of my mods have the right to be fed up with someone and remove them if they don't want to deal with them during the stream.
What my take on it is, and I think I'm pretty much on the money, is that we will be able to use it for free for a period of time, whether that's a week, 10 days.
That's awful. I think it's stupid. I understand, like, maybe doing like a trial time. Okay, whatever. But I feel like all of these people have been waiting so long for this. And then you're going to give it to them for a week and then be like, okay, now give me money if you want to keep using it. That's shit, man.
These 2 weeks, we haven't been told now.
No.
But it's going to be internal,
Delete
guys.
that,
It's
Joe.
not going to be external. That
Angel says, I'm sorry you're having such a bad day, John. And I hope it gets better and you have a restful weekend.
is going to be everybody who has an Omail address at the moment and has access to that ecosystem.
Yes, so I should be able to. And it's not there.
Why am I saying this? I'm saying this is because
you have been completely manipulated and brainwashed into a very strange cult of personality that involves scamming a lot of people. It's very bizarre.
It's still part of our job as a brand ambassador founder to have this product tested.
Is that what you guys have to call yourself every time? Hi, my name is John Barilla, and I am an Onpassive brand ambassador founder. That's a mouthful, John.
Within this environment. Remember, we've been looking and using and going in and out of OConnect with an external link. So it's a standalone external. This is now being integrated, migrated over into the ecosystem, and it needs testing.
Is that what's
the way
wrong,
to test
John?
it.
Do you not have any friends on ONET? I have some friends on. I'll add you on ONET, little buddy. It's okay. Sponsored by Snickers. You aren't you when you're hungry. No, you see, actually, all of my stuff is sponsored by... We'll be right back after a message from my channel's sponsor. Wait, do you have a condom? You don't have one somewhere? Yes. Oi, excuse me there, sir. Do you have these directions? Sure, you just go down that way and make a turn. Don't let her know that your dinger's almost a no-go. Get Tiny Dinger condoms to you discreetly. It's very important to choose the right size, so make sure that you get your tiny size. Don't be caught without a condom. No, no, no. Get Tiny Dinger condoms, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. Located at your local CVS pharmacy, Rexall, Shopper Drug Mart, Walmart, and in your favorite streamer's nightstand. Now, back to our regular programming. Yay! Thank you for reminding me that I needed to play my sponsor. I appreciate that. Hello. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. The veins on the Snickers pair nicely with this commercial.
Is
They do.
us as founders to individually have the use of it, go in and out of it. The system doesn't know whether one day there's going to be 1,000 people using it, and then the next moment there's going to be 100,000
Go in
people
and out.
using it. This is all
And
part
in
and
and out.
parcel of why we need
And
to
in
do
and out.
our part to use it internally.
Stop it.
Make sure, guys, that if you are having any OConnect webinars with other founders, with other people within the
Well, I mean, come on, Reg, you're not going to have OConnect meetings by yourself.
ecosystem.
And like the only people that can use OConnect, by the way, are the other founders and are the other people in OConnect. So, I mean, that would be every time.
That you keep it like that for now, okay? Your warm market, your contacts that you have, I know we're itching at the bit and we're waiting for those links, but let's not burn that warm market. Let's do our job. Let's use this time to get to know how OConnect works.
How the fuck can they actually know how it works, Red, when they can't use it? Can you explain that to me? It's a little bit not fair to expect people to just like read and hear you guys talk about how it works and then do these like even like tiny tutorials. A lot of people are hands-on when it comes to stuff like this where they have to actually go in and like learn it themselves by like using it, Red. And they can't do that because it doesn't exist. So see, we have a conundrum here.
You're going to be amazed. You're going to be absolutely blown away when you see the user panel. The user panel on.
Am I going to be as blown away as I am when I see the new website every few days? Because if so, I'm not as excited as Chris says he is. Missing sleep now over this.
OConnect is just going to light up like a Christmas tree. There's going to be bells, whistles.
I don't like bells. Just saying. And light it up like a Christmas tree, sir. It's a little early for that. Are you telling us that we're not going to get OConnect until Christmas? Because I will snap.
There's going to be tabs all over the place. And
I'm telling you, your website will be down before that happens. I will do anything in my power to do that. I really will. Because like, I am not waiting until Christmas. I am not waiting until this Christmas. I've already gone through a Christmas of your bullshit. I refuse to go through another.
You are going to want.
Technically, I've gone through 2. So, no, I'm not happy.
To play with.
Like, we found this thing. All right. Not last November that just passed. The November before that, 2021, is when I started covering this. So we already done 2 Christmases together. Haha, Merry Christmas, Onpassive, blah, blah, blah. I memed the crap out of you the first Christmas. Remember, I did a skit about how someone gave someone Onpassive for Christmas. It was great fun. But we're not going to keep doing this.
With it. How is the best way of playing with it? Set up a webinar.
Joe says it's going to be blown away just like Mrs. fucking Wonderful's boyfriend. Joe. Well, at least you didn't bring up Negs in DC. I'll give you that one.
Invite a few of your O-Founder friends. Let's have a webinar. We are certainly going to do our part to have webinars, and part of having the webinars will be orientation.
I am so sure. I am sure you guys are going to still be doing this on OConnect, just like you are on Zoom. I don't even think you had to tell us that. I think we all assumed.
Amongst the foundership to get you used to OConnect. It is vitally important that you know your way around OConnect. Why? Because if you are going to be reselling this product, guess what people are going to do? They're going to ask questions. They're going to say, what does it do? How does it work? What does it look like? Does it do this? Does it do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? Etc. The best way of being able to answer honestly, truthfully, and with knowledge.
But wait,
is to
hold
use
on, Red. Red. Isn't that a problem, though? Doesn't that like tell you right there that you don't have good instructions on the website for this thing? If people go to use it after you've done all these webinars about it to explain what it is and how to use it and all this crap, and people are still going, how do I use this? Stop blaming it on the other people. It's the company's job to ensure that people will understand, right? Remember that simplicity and all that shit that Ash was talking at the beginning of this? Yeah, exactly. DC would twerk to this.
Self is to get to know it, the ins and outs, how it all works, what it does, what it doesn't do. And then,
which is everything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't exist yet. I don't even know why we're going on a big rant about it. It was supposed to be out again by the end of this month, which is today. Hi.
You are going to have a much better experience as a user, but more importantly, you are going to have that knowledge to be able to answer any questions. Let's go.
Yay. And after he just yelled at everyone, and Marty will basically tell everyone they didn't have the right to ask questions. And you know, Ash gets mad whenever you ask questions. So, like, mixed messages here, guys.
Go on to 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 of the updates in there. What do I personally think they're going to be? I think they're going to be the next stages of what we're going to see within the ecosystem. That is.
What? Am I listening to this for too long? Has my head actually exploded? Because that made no sense to me.
Is the referral links.
Mr. Carter says, nobody has read instructions for 10 years. If the product is not intuitive, it's extinct. That's my thing. Exactly. Like, that's what I mean, though. Like, there's no instructions that these like people can follow. They're claiming, right? These guys are doing these webinars where they're obviously also not explaining it well. And because then when people go to use it, they also can't fucking use it. Because even in these stupid trial things that they're doing where they apparently let a few people come and use them, it's not intuitive. It's not simple either. It's not something that any layman can go into as just a regular internet user, right? Normie goes in and then would be like, oh, okay, I get this. I know how to use this. And that's what I'm saying. That's a problem. If people are constantly going to use your product and then constantly asking you how the hell it works, you have messed that up. It's not because they're dumb or they missed the goddamn freaking 50th webinar of the week, okay? And that's not what it is. It's because the product is not made correctly so that it is intuitive, simple, and most people, like I said, would be able to go use it. That's the big thing, right? And if their main customer is elderly people, right, you would think that they would really want to make it intuitive. They would really want to make it easy, simple, so that even the boomers could go in and figure that out. I mean, boomers can figure out the Zoom. So again, why would they go from Zoom, let's say, to Onpassive Connect? There's no reason to. They don't even have a selling point. Usually when you're in sales, you got products like this, you got to have something that yours does that nothing else does, or that your product does better than the other product. And there isn't any. Right? It's like they just miss it at every mark. Anything that they could be doing to make this work properly, it's like they miss it. And I don't understand, right? And again, we've missed another deadline. Main customers are Hindi speakers. Well, see, that's the funny thing is because then everything's in English, isn't it? Right? That's another problem.
And then
again, know your customer. They don't know their customers at all.
It is going to be, let's pay for it. And then all of the bits and pieces all come together. That's OKYC. That is the wallets. That is paying for the product or packages or however it's going to be. Okay. That is the next updates as far as I'm kind of feeling. I might be completely off target with it, but I don't think I am.
You're like, what is this, Red? I think that this is what's going to happen, but I am not sure. Like, again, more speculation, just constant speculation and nothing happening over here, right? Joe says they are buyers of Tiny Dinger condoms, trademark. All of them are.
I think that is the progression that we are going to see. When I say we are nearly there, I really mean we are nearly there.
But that's the thing. When you're in a company like this, you are preying on your own family and friends, right? That is part of the problem.
It is just a question now of this last little part, having the other bits and pieces in place. Remember, during all this as well, we're going to have a new updated, themed
and I don't think
ecosystem to go.
I don't think it's drugs, but like you can tell he has not been sleeping, like he said. He looks exhausted, right? Is John Barilla still lurking? Do let him know that Onpassive will never come in the US because most of us have enough common sense to see that this is a scam. So you'll never see Onpassive in Grand Central Station. No. Oh God, no. No, they would laugh it out. We've often joked about that, right? Like, what would it look like if Ash went and like, I want to know how he gets sponsoring things and stuff, like how that meeting goes. Because he has to go and like give a pitch to be able to do those things, right? And explain what the company is and everything. And I'm always like, Jesus, I would love to be a fly on the wall for that. We should like tell him to record the next one so that we can all learn from him how to get Onpassive into businesses. That's what we'll tell him. Just because I want to see it.
Along with it, this is also going to update O'Mail. This is also going to update O'Net all at the same time. The amount of information overload that we are going to get is going to be on par with the OConnect webinar we had, except we're going to be having it almost daily. I would not be surprised if this starts in essence very, very shortly, within the next couple of days. We will have to wait and see. We are still going on what we know, and what we know is what we were told. And we were told that OConnect will be in our ecosystem by within the month of March. We haven't been told anything different. So until we hear anything different, that is what we are going with. Anyway, that's it from me. Probably have a little bit more when Chris Johnson.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. We're at the cutoff point. Okay, it's still not out. It was supposed to be out December 5th, 2022. We are now March 31st, 2023. Still not here. Still not here. All right. And that's my thing. And now, Red, you're talking about how people are going to get information overload. You guys have been using information overload as a manipulation tactic on everyone in this thing since you started. Right? Let's be real. It's just constantly an information overload over here. You expect people to go to like 6 webinars a day. Each one's at least an hour long, and they all ramble on like this about a product. We're going to watch Sherry Dershowitz at the end of this. And you're going to see, guys, like it's webinar after webinar after webinar, video after video after video that people are supposed to be going to, where you guys just basically speculate and then make broken promises. But then you also talk about these products constantly and give these people like information overloads. You talk up technology, but you use the wrong terms and you mess it up. But for people that don't understand it, that's all information overload. Let's be real. That's been a tactic you have been using. So I'm proud of you for admitting now that you continuously will be using it in the future. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that. John had posted a video of him in the state, really? In Grand Central Station, really? Saying that Onpassive should be there. You had to get run over by, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It was so delusional. That is delusional. Hello, Guru. Good to see you. So this is what I mean. Like, come on. Information overload. Because we need more. Like I said, it's not like that you haven't been doing that this whole time. I can sit here and watch all of your guys' streams, Red, and all I see constantly with like you guys and Ash and all these people that keep doing all of these constant videos and streams trying to like talk people into this thing is just manipulation tactic after manipulation tactic after manipulation tactic. In between those are lies and broken promises. And that's all this is.
Jogs my memory. Over to you, Chris.
I'm jogging your memory. Before you go, my contacts. Talk to me about it. The new something in the back office. Oh, yes. I tried telling you this morning. You know nothing about that? You know anything about that yet?
No, I haven't seen it. What was that?
Okay. Actually,
Please
Julie
do
Wynn
tell
brought
us.
it to my attention. I said, let me see if I get Red's attention. And my contacts now in your OES. Now, I didn't notice it before. Just like in the old founders, you have everyone's information and you can actually download it or whatever to a whatever.
Oh my God, really? No business has ever been able to do that. Ever.
And you can see the people who aren't registered. Now you have their phone number there. You don't have to go back to old founders, and you can
Yeah,
shoot
that's
a
been
message.
that's been there for a while, Chris. I brought this
Yes,
up.
DC is a flat earther, and he did also shoot a video in Grand Central Station because, you know, he is CC from New York, Westchester County on March 31st, 2023 at 2:42 p.m. on our flat earth. It would actually be really hilarious if John and him ran into each other. Maybe John's also a flat earther, who knows? But if you don't know who CC is, I recently just uploaded a react to him as a video on my channel, so you can go and check that out. I have several of them. So does Chuck Chases the Facts, and so does Sarcastic Barman. So that's a fun flat earther as well.
A couple of weeks ago.
All right, let me fire
get-
Julie Wynn. Hold on.
Get with the program. That's been there now.
I
When
think
me
you
and
brought
Marty
it
were
up
actually
a couple of weeks ago, right?
Couple
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Can you all get with the program and maybe we'll release a product? That'd be great. Thanks.
So about 2 weeks ago, when me and Marty were saying they've been doing a lot of work in the back office, OConnect Contacts was one of them, and the other one was the introduction of the user manuals at the same time in that profile section. But
But
yeah,
it doesn't hurt to bring it back up, though, Chris.
it
So
doesn't.
thank you.
Hey, I'm talking to Julie right now. You know, thank you. That's
No
okay.
Yeah, Julie probably asked him to bring that up or something. I don't know, but it is strange to me that they don't seem like they're ever on the same page with everything. Like, I don't think they plan these necessarily.
You're right. Good reminder. Good reminder.
It's almost like the three of them just meet up and go live. They just kind of meet up right before and they're like, hey, you talk about this, you talk about this, you talk about this. Okay, let's go. And then they just take it from there.
And I'm just starting to think about, and I got to throw this out there, even though I'm not supposed to. I want to say something. I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting a lot of complaints. I'm not going to lie about certain people doing certain other things. And some people are cross promoting. They're doing it the wrong way. And this is what I'm going to tell you straight up. Block them, ignore them. If those individuals want to join a MLM, which is most lost money, let them. Just ignore them and block them. It's not worth it. I want to put this clear to everyone. 1 year after we get our links and start making money here, you're going to have a 1 year re-sign-up fee. And Ash Mufareh and the corporate remembers all these things that have been going on.
No. I don't like that. I don't like it. Why are we talking about fees when we're not talking about money that people are going to make? Or sorry, apples, right? That people are going to make. Again, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
And I'm just saying, be careful with it. I personally don't care what you do. Okay, but the rules state cross-promoting is taking advantage of the 1 million founders that we have because you came across something that you think's the latest and the greatest. And
Yeah, cross-promoting. Of course, you don't want them to leave your shit company for a company that actually has products that make people some money, even if it's a crap MLM, right? I mean, that's the real story. The funny thing is, again, this company started as something that was supposed to help people run their business. So you would think that cross-promoting would be A-okay.
I call BS on it. I'm sorry, but I'm only bringing it up because I'm getting a lot of people bringing it to my attention. Me, I have ignored it. I've also blocked it. Am I talking mean to the individual that are doing it? No, I'm just letting you know, man. Be nice.
Really? Okay, here's the thing, though. You can't tell a bunch of people that this is going to help them run their business and then get mad at them when they share or talk about their business, Chris. I don't understand how people don't understand that. So is this a complete business solution for people to use to run their business? Or is this the business that they have to join and then they can only promote Onpassive? You really have to make up your minds on that. And then if it is for people to like run other businesses with, I don't know if you can really be all like, oh, don't promote your businesses. Like, that makes no sense to me. Isn't that what you would be doing then, is all promoting your businesses to each other? I mean, it's only Onpassive founders that can talk to each other in there. So it's just strange. This is a strange thing to get angry about, which I do feel you're a little heated, bud.
You're saying some pretty bad things about people that I love, my friends, including my boss, the big guy in the sky there. I don't put up with that stuff. I'm sorry. If you are breaking the NDA, shame on you. It will come back to you and bite you in the ass, and that's my final.
No, it will not. The NDA holds no legality to it whatsoever. It is just something that he put up on the website. It would be like if you came into my fucking comments here, and instead of me having rules, I said, you are agreeing to an NDA by coming here and commenting. Like, that's not legal. I would then have no legal standing for someone in my comment section to go and tell other people what the stream, like, do you get what I'm saying? The NDA means nothing. I'm pretty sure it was written by Bill Must.
Word on it. So you do not, people, you don't have to call and complain to me. Simply block those individuals. Corporate knows all about them. Now, on a brighter note, I'm excited, except when
it's pure romance. The sex toy MLM.
I come across stuff like that. I said, process of elimination. All right. Process of elimination is getting rid of these people out of your life. I don't care if they're a founder or they're a non-founder. Get rid of them. They're not doing anything but trying to pull you. What they're doing is taking advantage of what they know is 1 million people in this company, 1 million good people.
This is hilarious, Chris, because I feel like you're all taking advantage of these people.
All right. And the promises they're making, listen, if Onpassive, I think I told this to Marty or Red, one of these two guys, if Onpassive was taking money out of my pocket every single month and keep going, I would probably question it. But they.
Yeah, I know. But just because they string you along for free, you don't question it? You just still question it, Chris. Dakar says, Red said in today's webinar that they would be signing another NDA when OConnect launches. I bet you he did, because that's the thing, is that they've been talking about how they want people to like almost sign an NDA for every damn product. So I totally believe that. And they've changed the NDA, right, in the past and made people re-sign it a whole bunch of times. This would be like the 6th re-signing of it, I swear.
Never have. I paid one time $97. I've got a lot of information, and I guess some people are just impatient. And some
impatient. 5 years. Impatient. No, it's not impatient when Ash and you guys are promising people things will get done by a date and then constantly not meeting the deadline as a company. Imagine if Apple did this. Holy hell. Come on, you want to be like
impatient? But then I think about that I never really had to do anything, or do I have to do anything? Why?
Chris, do you know how much life you have wasted putting on these webinars? Do you know how much life Marty has wasted away from his grandson putting on these, and Red away from his wife putting on these webinars. Maybe this doesn't steal money from you, but it most certainly has stolen your time. That for sure. And honestly, sometimes you can get money back, but you cannot get your time back.
Why would I ruin a good thing? So to any individual out there that's doing things against the NDA, like cross-promoting, and I don't care, you can threaten me all you want, it doesn't matter to me. All right. Onpassive is the greatest thing out there. There's nothing out there to compare it to. But if you feel like you want to jump on other shiny things, that's your business. You go right ahead. You just don't involve other founders. All right. Period. No one needs to call all three of us and make complaints about that. We already know it's okay. All right. In the end, they're going to lose out because they want to jump. MLM guys, they're so.
Yeah, see, even Alps, hello Alps, good to see you. Even Alps says they need to call it NDA passive. Every time Ash sneezes, there's a new NDA to sign. I know. Like they've already done it so many times. And that's the thing, is that none of them are legal. When you are making a real, and this, honestly, guys, this is the same thing as like when Onision or like Real Stream News make people sign NDAs because they're girls in their community that they want to take advantage of, okay? It literally has that much legality to it. When you make an NDA, you have to go to a lawyer, a real one, by the way, Ash, a real lawyer, not just Bill Must Productions, and you have to actually have it like signed by like a judge. Like there's a lot that goes into that. You cannot just write up a document, call it an NDA, and then have people sign it, and then tell them that you're going to take them to court if they break it. Otherwise, holy crap, could you imagine what it would be like out here? Marty should have been with his grandkids. And this is what I'm saying. Is one thing when you're sitting here going, oh, I don't care, it hasn't taken any money from me other than $97. Okay, that's fine and dandy and everything. But you guys have been in this thing for 5 years. Doing these webinars like every day. And then going to each other's like webinars. Because they'll do this together and then they'll each do one by themselves, right? And then they'll sit there posting up just constant videos about it all day long. There'll be like 10 videos on each channel just about Onpassive. It's like, then you also have to download them, make them. Like, you guys put a lot of time into this thing that you are never going to get back. So I think that should make you question it. How much more time do you want to waste waiting for products that are obviously not coming? Like, come on. I know that you guys are more intelligent than this. I want to believe in you.
So many people in this company that have been in MLM companies. You got to lose that. Get it?
Well, then stop being one. Marty just went on a whole rant at the beginning of this. It sounded more like MLM than anything anyone else has ever said over here. Right? Like, you're running this thing like an MLM. You're telling people to recruit people underneath them. So you can't really get away from the MLM when you're acting like an MLM.
Out of your head. This is not MLM. We're a real brick and mortar business that's going to change the world, not make you promises. All right. And you only paid once. I don't care what they said.
Well, you do make a lot of broken promises. We've been talking about this. That's an issue.
So ignore the individuals that are being negative right now.
I'm just negative, guys. I'm just a negative hater. I probably failed at my MLMs, and that's why I'm just out here hating. Right? Because, failing at being a scammer in a pyramid scheme is something I should be ashamed of. You're right, I did fail. I failed 2 MLMs because I am not the type of person that can act like these guys. And I'm not the type of person that can take advantage of people. I think I recruited 3 people in my whole year and a half of being in MLMs because I couldn't even recruit people, because I couldn't lie and pretend like I was doing well. I'm not a faker. We know this. I can't do the whole I'm pretending I'm happy thing. And that's all MLM is. So, yeah, I wasn't successful at it at all. My issue is these guys, they have kind of been. And it's at scamming. It's not at running a good business that actually does help people. All right. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I love helping people. I would love to be like, these guys came up with something that will save all of humanity. That would be great. But it's just, it would be a lie. Can't do that. It's a scam.
Because I've never seen nothing negative about Onpassive. The only thing I've seen about negative about it is people like that. So stay clean, stay happy.
Like
put
me.
God first in everything you do, because I tell you what is coming our way is something so great. And like I said, I've tried not to think about it because I'm overexcited.
Again, like I said, I don't think that's the problem. I do think you're too good for this, Chris. Come on, man. Why don't you come have a conversation with like Alonda or myself? I think you could reach out to her. If you don't want to reach out to me, that's fine. I get it. I can be a little intimidating. But reach out to her and just have a chat about it. Maybe even bring your brother along. Like, I don't do this because I'm sitting here going, I hate these people. I want them to die. I want to see you leave. I want to see you leave this thing and then go and do something actually successful that doesn't make you lose sleep at night and that doesn't make your brother worried about you. That should be a first red flag. And oh my God, Chris, if you ever cut off ties with your brother over this, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please, please, please don't do that. Breaks my heart when you guys like cut off your friends and family because they're worried about you for being in a scam.
And I don't even think that's possible. I think Onpassive should do another little tool there called overexcited, because that's what you should be. All right. Ash Mufareh never said do anything. Don't quit your job. Keep doing what you're doing. Let it happen. Here's the greatest part right now. When he meant let it happen, it's happening now.
Now you're speaking the truth. You are a hater, John Barilla says. No, John. I actually don't hate anyone here. I don't even hate you. I told you, Ash is irking me, but he's the head of this thing. The rest of you, honestly, I see as victims of a scam, of some major manipulation and brainwashing, and a cult of personality surrounding Ash Mufareh. Because you can't even question him. That's a problem, dude.
It's soon to happen. I can't wait to play with Old Connect. You heard what Ash said last time. I'm going to get it in your back office. And I don't even care about what day he said or didn't say.
I do. And if it doesn't matter the day, then tell him to stop listing days. He said he wasn't going to give a launch day anymore, but then he keeps giving these due dates for the products and then not making them. If it's up in the air, then keep it up in the air. Up at the top where your ears will pop. And then just don't bring it over here.
All I know is when I get it, I'm going to be going like crazy. I will be doing Bless webinars with us, just the founders.
Oh, no. Chris, please don't start signing up all the homeless people to Bless. Come on.
I'll be talking to people because why? That to me is my magical tool to get out to the world. Once those links kick in, you better believe I told you I'll be knocking at people's doors. Business.
Knock, knock, knocking on people's doors.
Big business. Mom and pop shops. Listen.
Oh my God, don't go ripping off the mom and pop shops. Jesus.
Listen, I want you to try something out. And I'm going to give you another secret. I will be advertising in newspapers.
See, look, John, Marty's acting right now. That's acting. See? That's what it looks like. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Saying if you own a business and you do a lot of these Zoom communications, you got to see what we're offering here. Come on at 7:00 every Tuesday and every Thursday. If you're interested, here's the link at 7:00. Come on, and I'm going to give you codes, whatever you want to check out this new business, this new company.
And then they come here and this is the stream that they watch. And all of them are different.
This thing that's going to improve your company. Period. There's another great secret. No. Am I a marketer? No, I'm not no marketer. I'm a freaking auto worker. I'm a guy that worked his whole life, and I thought, man, this is it. Working your whole life is not the answer.
That's the sad thing, Chris. You did work your whole life. You deserve a happy retirement. Marty does too. So does Red. That's part of my thing. Even John does. You know, he's going off at me in my comments right now. But this is what I mean, is instead of you guys being able to go off and enjoy that time after working your whole lives, right? Now you're here in this scam and it's taking up all that time from you. You may not feel like this is working, but trust me, it's getting to you. That's why you're not sleeping, dude.
Onpassive has answered as Red said, ticked off every box in my life. It's ticked every box off.
Takara brings up a good point right here. After Angel said, there's a difference between hate and criticism. This is criticism, exactly. Takara says, you all worship Ash and Onpassive like a god. The Bible says to beware of false prophets. All of you need to wake up. Ash is not going to save you. The Bible also says, do not hold anyone the same level as God. Ash Mufareh has come out here like literal cult leaders that I have covered on my channel and said, I was sent by God, and wants everyone here to look at him like he's some kind of tech genius marketing god. So this is why even though I'm atheist, I like to have people that are religious around me, because it's like, listen, you don't deserve to get preyed on with this shit either. And have your faith used against you either. That's what we call faith manipulation. A lot of people in religion do actually want to make like their God happy, serve their God. So if you have some asshat like Ash coming out here, pretending that he's a representative, and that if you serve him in this company, you are technically serving God, I'm going to come out and have a problem with that. And I'm not going to be yelling at the religious people. I'm going to be yelling at you for trying to rip off the religious people. Even as an atheist, just because that shit pisses me off. We don't need cults upon cults upon cults over here, damn it. But that's what I mean. You want to keep on bringing up God? You want to keep up the faith manipulation? Well, technically the Bible says people should stay away from all of you.
Is it taking too long? No. Listen, I've got nothing but time in my...
I don't know, guys. It's 5 years. If someone said to you, hey, listen, come hang out with me, you're going to make a whole shit ton of money. All right? And then you went and gave them like $100 to do that. Is 5 years of waiting with nothing happening and no like income or profit from that at all, or even friggin' like nothing. You literally get nothing. You don't even have a product to use over here. Is that not a long time? I feel like it's a hell of a long time to wait around. 5 years for your investment back? And it's zero? It's not like you get interest. Hello? That's not good. 5 years of nothing. But wasting time and being lied to. Awesome. Great. Yay.
My life. Just like all of you. I waited 32 years to retire. I never thought, man, when's it going to happen? Well, I knew it was going to happen. Technically, I already know what is going to happen when Onpassive really goes crazy. All right. Which is link, going to you. And it's up to you. You can explode yourself by doing you can call yourself a marketer. It's not hard to do. Talk about it. I'm going to shout out Narelle.
Yeah, please. Yeah, no marketing experience. It's not like people go to college for this and uni for this, right? Like there's people out here that actually go to college and uni to do marketing. They worked hella hard too, you know. They're working hard at their work, doing real marketing, by the way, not just for an MLM company. So yes, please also shit on those people. Of course, why not, right? And then just call yourself hey guys, I'm a marketer. That's like me sitting here. I'm a real queen, okay? I'm a real queen. Fucking bow. Like, no, Chris, please don't do that. Don't be a fake marketer. I did a fake life coach shit when I was in It Works. And it was stupid. Okay, don't do that. That is not a good idea. Trust me, I did it.
Work on, again, making phenomenal videos, creativity. She's doing it all on her own. She's not asking for help. She jumped in,
right,
she
Angel?
dug her heels into the ground, and she's making these great videos. Marty DeGarbo, Julie Wynn. Who else is
yeah, let's be real. Look at all those videos. Look at Bill Musk Productions. Can those people really, really compete with the actual marketers out here? I don't think so.
Taking them out there.
In fact, after this, I'll show you one. How about that?
I see them. I love them. That's all it's taken. And let me tell you what. The reward, you can't even count the rewards that's coming your way
by
Lord. Simply doing nothing. But if you put a little bit.
Now you got me praying. Jesus. What are the rewards? All right, stop talking about it and let's see it. Do it. Show us. Let out that O Connect and start actually giving people something back for this crap, would you?
The effort into it, the rewards are endless, guys. That's why I am over.
These fucking poor people have already been sitting here putting effort into this thing and they've got nothing in return at this point. You should be giving them some goddamn rewards just for sitting for 5 years not being able to make any money after you promised them they would be able to. Come on, guys.
Overexcited. All right, because I know Christmas morning I'm always excited, but on Onpassive, I get that.
Why do they want Christmas so bad? Dude, the snow here is leaving. I'm in Canada. You fuck off. All right, I don't need no more. We're not doing Christmas right now. But you were supposed to release O-Connect before Christmas. I'm just saying. Is that why?
60 mixed up all the time. Every day Christmas. Every day waking up, seeing something new. Every day you don't have to do the same thing over and over. Like go to work.
Oh my God.
Break the cycle. You don't have to even.
Oh my God, no, do not quit your job for this. Please don't do that. That is awful advice. Never quit your job for something like this. I even have people that I've known that have quit their job for fucking YouTube. And I'm like, really? Why would you do that? At least have it part-time then or something. Because this shit goes down, then what? Better hope your job takes you back. Don't ever quit a job. Don't ever quit a job for anything to do with like making money online. Please.
Break the cycle. Onpassive has done that.
That's true.
So stay excited.
Not yet, anyway.
I don't have a lot to say today, as you can see. But I want to knock off people that are freaking idiots. Sorry about my language.
Hey, you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
And I want to let the rest of you know, 99.9% of you out there, there's 1% that are sour for some reason. Thank God that I have you as my brothers and sisters.
Really? Yeah. Those are your brothers and sisters, right? Yeah, okay. Not all your brother that watches our streams and worries about you and wants you out of this thing. No. No, the other people in the company, of course.
Thank God you're smart enough to jump into Onpassive and realize that your life's going to change and you're going to change a lot of other lives. And you better be thinking, Ash Mufareh.
If he comes after me, he'll be swimming with the fishes.
And including people that talk about it all the time that got you involved in it. I'm always going to be grateful for Peter Shore for getting me this in. You know, I'm always going to be thankful for Red and Marty for teaching me the way along the path of how to become let's just say a loudspeaker, how to get people's attention. And you know what?
I'm not really sure who Peter Shore is, but I'm very angry at him at the moment. I just thought I would share.
But none of us really had to get anyone's attention. The words of.
Yeah, you kind of did. And it's funny because you were very specific about whose attention you were trying to get, weren't you? You knew enough to do that. You knew enough to go after people that didn't understand technology or didn't even have the internet in their country, right? Yeah.
Above our head.
By the way, your website doesn't work for mobile still. Most of the people you're preying on can only go on the internet on a cell phone in places like South Africa, in the smaller communities near Dubai. Things like this that you just, don't think about that. I mean, it's bad enough you don't translate the fucking website. Like, Jesus Christ, it's still not translated in all languages. Like, it's ridiculous. But this is my thing. Like, come on.
Onpassive, to me, when people see that word, listen, in a month's time, I believe no one's going to be saying in the world, what's Onpassive?
That would be wonderful. It would be absolutely amazing if finally the world heard about you all and realized that we've had this group of scammers out here just taking in everyone and trying to scam them for like 5 years. I would love that. Yes, please blow up as a company, because I think that you're going to go down as one of the biggest fucking MLM pyramid scheme scams that ever tried to take people that never even came up with a product. I don't even know if there has been one really that's never even had a product. So, I mean, you're innovative with that. Good job.
No one's going to be saying that. They might say it now because they don't really know. But in a month, 2 months down the road, everyone's going to say, my God, did you see what Onpassive did today? Do you see what these...
I'm already saying that to people. I won't even lie to you. All right, I have a Discord. There's an area in there for Onpassive. And we sometimes post your streams in there going, the hell is this guy talking about right now? So, I mean, that happens. And we're like, what are they up to today? I mean, that's what this stream is, isn't it? What are they up to now? Right? Yeah, right, King. Google Translate only supports so many languages. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even any of their stuff, right? They just steal. Fork, fork, fork. I mean, maybe that's why they're a little heavier, because they keep forking everything.
These people they're enjoying their lives. That is what Onpassive is going to do for all of you. And we won't even get into the oh bless part.
Please don't, because I think I'll have a whole aneurysm at this point if you do. I still have other things I want to react to here, Chris. And you're going to give me a fucking headache.
We already know what that's going to do, but be thankful.
It's probably going to hurt a lot of people. That's my issue. You have been taking it to homeless people and telling them they should sign up to this thing for $97 US. And then that's how they're going to get help? Lovely. Lovely. That's what we needed, was another fake fundraising organization that was actually going to hurt people out here. That's what we needed, Chris.
Be grateful that there's a man out there who actually cares about you. Probably for the
I am. Thank you. I know my husband's fabulous, isn't he?
first time in your life. I guarantee you, your boss don't even like you if you're working right now. And that,
YouTube hates me. So do a lot of the people on here. I don't let it bother me that much. I don't really consider them coworkers. They're more like weird gun cell trolls that go around with XX archives reeing into the abyss.
that's okay. Most bosses don't. But I got the greatest boss in the world. He's a brother to me. Like
Ash Mufareh is now your boss? Okay, do you know who my boss is? Me. And I'm nobody's boss. I am nobody's boss here, by the way. Even my mods, I am not their boss. We don't have like mod meetings. I'm not running no organization. I don't have no LLC over here, sweetheart. No. I don't do this for money. I appreciate donations to help me out, but that's not my goal here. So I'm not a boss over here. Okay, I don't agree with starting up something like this and then treating your whole community like you're some kind of fucking boss bitch, right? And that's also my issue. That's how you create cults of personality out here, even on the tubes. So Ash is now your boss. How? Is he giving you money? Do you get a paycheck, Chris? Huh? Just wondering. Also, Angel says her boss loves her. Like, I mean, the last time I had a boss, we got along really great. I'm not really sure. Not everyone hates their boss, Chris.
these two are brothers to me. So be grateful, be thankful, stay positive, stay smiling. Process of elimination, get rid of negative, and you're
Yeah, just stay positive, stay smiling, and then hope for the best. It'll be here soon. I know we kept saying that it would be here on the December 5th, and that it was going to be here, by the end of December, and then it was going to be here by the end of January, and then it was going to be here by the end of March, but it's coming soon. Just stay positive, guys.
life will be great. All right. There's my spiel. Marty.
Yeah, life will be great. Yay! Woo! Thanks, Chris. That's what we need to do. Can we know though why OConnect wasn't released today yet? Is it coming? No? Okay.
You're right. It's back to you guys.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Chris, I want to tell you something in front of everybody on 360.
Oh God.
If before the show you ever say to me that you
Listen, if these two start doing it or something, I gotta turn this shit off. All right, I'm not pulling no Warhammer out here.
have nothing again, I'm gonna block you. Okay? Just so you know. You're gonna get blocked.
Block him.
We should put him on first.
No, I know he did more than he talked more than all of us combined. Anyway, no, I agree with, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with who's doing whatever. You have all been told, all of us.
You have all been told. Don't fall out of line of our cult, or else we'll take you and sue you because of the NDA.
Have been burnt. I never mentioned
Damn it, he does have coffee. Jesus, wake up, Chris. Come on, bud.
anybody's name. Obviously, some people mentioned my name in return, but that's okay. It means nothing to me. If you're getting the negative or you're getting.
I am not negative. If you are part of this company and you come here and you're not like reading at me in the comments like John is here, I will talk to you. If you have questions, you want proof of the scams, you want proof of who Ash Mufareh was before this, or anything. Honestly, you could go to Alonda. We will talk to you, and we will show you the information. You are not hated by anyone. You would be a victim of these asshats and this bad company. Just know that. I have no problem with you coming and saying, yo, you said that Ash Mufareh was in Pay Diamond and it got shut down. Can you show me proof of that? I'll say, yeah, here you go. I have it. Things like that, I got no problem.
Fished upon to try to get to join something, that's your fault. Because you can.
Trying to join something else, honestly, I don't blame anyone in this thing if they're looking at other things to join. Like I said, this thing has no products for them to sell. They're not making any money. They've been sitting around for 5 years. Y'all have a nerve to get mad at them for being like, what's going on here? Maybe I should check out something else. And like I said, I thought that this was to help people run their businesses. You told people that you would help them run their MLMs in this thing. And now you're getting mad at them because they're posting their MLM. Make it make sense, Marty.
Block everything. I don't get any of that. Why? I don't want to hear it. If somebody comes up and says something on Facebook and I friended them and they say a conversation, hey, would you be willing? Click. They're gone. 2 billion people. I got to talk to that one person? No, I'm done. Why? Because negativity is not a good thing. Listen, if you hang around negativity.
So is toxic positivity. And not paying attention. And pretending like nothing bad is going on. That is all equally, if not more, toxic than anything else whatsoever. Let me tell you, this company sitting here not releasing products at all. It's just talking out their ass, telling everyone not to worry. Just wait around. What's my email? Here it is. Just wait around. Wait around. Don't worry about the fact OConnect was not released. No. Let's just wait around. That's not okay. That's toxic positivity. Someone has a question and what happened to OConnect? Or they say, hey, my login's not working. You guys yell at them. Get them in trouble. Ash won't answer anything. We've actually seen Ash kick people out before. for asking a question. Like, come on. That stuff's not okay either. I don't have MySpace. Am I supposed to have MySpace? I think I had MySpace when I was like pretty young. It would have been like probably like late high school or something. I don't fucking know. Jesus. I don't really like, I had like a Facebook, Instagram, this. I had a Twitter. Other than that, I don't really use social media. I don't like Instagram anymore anyway. It's very weird. And the fucking MLM people bother me. Yeah, MySpace used to be really good. Actually, I have a friend that sent me a link to the new, quote unquote, new MySpace. All right, so maybe we'll have to check that out.
Negativity long enough through osmosis. It's like if negativity was green and you're white. If
now,
negativity rubs up you
again, Discord, well, you can just freaking message me. Like, what do you mean what's my MySpace? Send me a DM, loser. I have family members that are in this. I feel really betrayed that they won't be. Believe me that this is a scam. Put a lot of strain on our relationship. I'm very sorry to hear that. And if you send me an email, I can help send you some information on how to talk to them better about it, how to deal with it. And also I can send you some more information about this so that you might have something to actually present to them. Because again, it's one thing to sit there and tell your family member, like, listen, this is a scam. This is a scam. But when you actually have the proof right there in your hand, and you can show them things and say, look, this is who Ash is. And, you know, this is how long this has been going on for. And here are some more broken promises and, you know, things like this. Then it might be easier to convince them. Other than that, all you can do is let them all know that you're still there for them. And do not cut off contact. I always tell people that because they try to isolate these people. This is like a cult, okay? Sorry. So they try to isolate people from their friends and family. They'll say, oh, your family member just doesn't want you in this thing. So cut off talking to them. They're negative, like they're doing right now. Negative people. So I always tell people, like, do not let that happen. Try not to be too negative about it. It's very, very hard, but be factual. Present facts when you're talking to them. It's a lot easier. So yeah, if anyone out there has somebody that's in something like this, a cult, anything like that, I can provide information to you that will help you then have the resources you need to be able to get through that. And Angel says, even if they try to cut you off, do whatever you can to check in occasionally and let them know the lines are always open for them. Exactly. Because knowing that if they do leave, there's somebody waiting for them out there that's going to accept them back is literally one of the most important things you can do for somebody in a scam or a cult. Because they'll be told that there is nobody on the outside that actually cares about them. It's only the people in this thing. Right? It's very important. They need to know that.
Once you long enough, you become a lime color. You may not go green, but it does wear on you. So get rid of it. It does you no good. They're not, if it's so great, why are they fishing in Onpassive, right? I mean, if I was a marketer, I would grow a business. I could grow a business while doing Onpassive and not mention anybody here. That's a marketer.
Okay, yeah, that's a marketer. But again, your company was supposed to help market other companies. You say that, and then you say, oh, no, don't promote. Like, you guys really got to figure out what the hell this thing's supposed to be.
But I guarantee a lot of these businesses are bringing in founders. Why? Because they don't market. They're just bringing in founders. If they do it first, then you're not going to be able to do it. Just a newsflash. I told you how it worked. Listen, I don't, if you want to do it.
Again, though, Marty, how one of those work and how this work any different other than the fact that if they join other companies, they'll actually be able to sell products and make some money.
Do it, whatever you're going to do. People say, oh, if I'm out of here and I'm going to blame you. Don't blame me. I didn't go talk to you about anybody. I could care less.
That's the thing, though, Marty, that you don't understand. And this is why I keep trying to explain to you guys. You're the faces of Onpassive. Congratulations. Pretty much, if you made it onto my thumbnail, you are somebody that is held highly, highly respected in this. You are the faces, right? You want to market this thing while you're doing a decent job. You are the face of Onpassive. You're the representative out here. And you're the representative for people that you sign up or people that come to your webinars and trust what you have to say. Okay? Think about that and think about what that means. So yeah, they can be mad at you and Ash. And if you don't like that, you need to think about either stepping down a bit and not being like the main guy that friggin' streams all the info all the time, right? Or quit and get out and go do something that doesn't hurt people.
I'm worried about people who eventually are going to have to buy products. And if they don't have the money because they ran off to the left or ran off to the right, looking at something that might do something in the meantime, it's a waste of money. I'm allowed to say that. You don't have to like it. I'm not mentioning, I don't care what business it is.
Yeah. All these fucking scams are a waste of money. You're right, Marty. I don't care what one it is, even Onpassive. Don't do it, guys. Don't do the pyramid schemes. Don't do the multi-level marketing. Don't do these stupid online entrepreneur coaching things. Just don't do it.
We've seen them all. Stick with it. We've been this long. If you hear negative.
This is the only industry where you can say, I've been ripped off a whole bunch of times, but trust me, this one time, I swear I got the answer here.
Unplug it. I don't get these things. I don't get these calls. I hear it from Chris. I don't. Otherwise, I wouldn't know it. I hear it from a couple of people. I don't. Oh, this guy said something on a video. I wouldn't know it. I don't go there. I don't hang around there. If somebody's, listen, there's a difference between negative and scared. If I'm talking to somebody that comes across negative, but they're really scared, I can find out in a couple minutes. But if you come across somebody negative, no matter what you say, that negative comes out, you're not in my world.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is it depends what you say.
I take you out of my world. You can go do what you want. It's a big planet, but you're not in my world. Do the same thing. It'll be better for you in the long run. If you want to go do something else, nobody here can stop you. Nobody's going to try to stop you. I'm going to try because I want the best for you. That's it. That's all the reason.
They're like, we want to be the ones that scam you. Don't let other people scam you.
I'm not out to get anybody. I don't care who's doing it. I don't care how old they are. I don't care how young they are. I don't care if it's a woman or a man.
I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as I scam you.
And I would say this, I've said this from the very beginning. Don't jump into these other things. It will not work in the long run. A lot of them work in a sprint, but if
oh, is that why it's taken 5 years for this thing to actually start working? Because he's like, we're just here for the long run.
You're not the first one to take off when that gun goes off. You're going to lose at the end of the 100-yard dash.
All right, well, let's say that Oconnect not releasing today was the gun going off, and now it's time to run, Marty.
You're going to go there, and you're lucky if you have your pants on. Anyway, I just want to say, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not good. It goes nowhere. So you guys know. The ones that know. The ones that don't, they're going to go for it.
If you know, you know.
Hey, go for it. But I wish you wouldn't. That's all. I just wish you wouldn't. Do I want people that are looking for other things to make?
I wish you guys wouldn't be here doing Onpassive 360s and scamming people, making them wait around 5 years, and then telling them that, oh, you just keep waiting for products, just keep waiting before you make money. But, you can't always get what you want.
Money? Do I wish them well? Absolutely.
Thanks, Marty.
Absolutely.
I wish you well, too, which is why I do this. I don't like to see you out here being a scammer. I think you could do better things with your time. I think you got a family that really loves you, and they probably miss you. You've been doing a lot of these webinars the last 5 years. Maybe go see how they are.
I know people personally that can market that went and got a side job until Onpassive launches. Onpassive's not unemployment. It's a business.
Okay, so wait, like quit your job for Onpassive, or it's not unemployment, it is employment. I don't understand. Again, more mixed messages in this webinar where none of y'all are on the same page. You really have to have meetings before these and get on the same page.
If we didn't know being founders that it was being created,
Chris is cringing.
One day it would launch, we go, oh, this is the best thing I ever saw. We know the journey. We've been on the journey. You see what's going on.
Yeah, I know, you've been on the journey. You've fucking aged 10 years in the last few months. Chris isn't sleeping. And Red is being forced to live on a boat. I think we got to pull the plug.
Really, Helen Keller could see this is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God. Oh my. Fuck, really, Marty? Really? Well, in that case, Helen Keller can also hear your bullshit.
But without even trying. I mean, all the stuff they've done. I'm not going anywhere. You couldn't make me go anywhere no matter what.
It's funny you say that, actually. I'm also in that Discord, and I have reached out to Pierogi Scammers Payback, and I asked them if they could help me with information for how to shut down their stuff in Dubai. So I don't know. Stay tuned.
You offer me 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. Oh, go here. I wouldn't go. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't go. Because I know what we have is so much bigger than anything that's out there in the world. Anything. There's nothing even close.
Yeah, not much is close to this big ass scam. It is one of the biggest scams in the world. Trust.
You go to a business, you look at it for 20 minutes, I can tell you you'll be dead in a month. You'll be dead in 3 months.
Dead? Like, dead? Dead? I don't. The hell am I going to die for?
But you want to do it, do it. That's the last I want to talk about that kind of stuff.
The last I want to talk about that.
Let's be positive. Positive is we're in Onpassive.
Positive is when a product doesn't launch over and over again. You just ignore that fact and keep going in the company while they bleed you dry of all your time and energy.
Links are going to be coming out soon. Allegedly. We got the best dream team in the world, and
dream team.
Everybody that comes into Onpassive has to go through a founder. What else do you need to hear?
Again, every MLM is like that. That usually, like, no matter what, you get assigned an upline. That's not innovative, not a big deal, but keep on using it.
Anyway, that's all I have for today. Red, you got any more?
There's one thing I'm going to finish with, guys.
Run! Get out! Get your refund! Sorry, Red, I'll let you talk now. I was just telling them my last thing about what I have to say about this in your webinar here.
We see Connect in your back office. Obviously, in your ecosystem, obviously, go and play, go and have a look. You are going to be a bit like rabbit in the headlights. You are going to go, oh my word.
Yeah, I bet you I'm going to go, oh my God, this sucks.
What is all of this?
But that's what happened with Omail and Onet and O-Trim. I was like, oh Lord, this is shit. Webpage 2. Oh, this is crap. Ecosystem, same.
Don't stress, okay? We will be there with you. The company will be there with you to make sure you understand how it operates, how it works. and the functionality of it. We will walk you through all of them. I'm sure there's going to be many of us leaders that are going to do workshops on it to help you guys. We're going to break it right down. We're going to have sessions, etc. Guess what we're going to use to teach you?
Sessions of what? What more sessions? Okay, there's like 500 webinars a week is apparently not enough.
You guys, how to use it? Yep, we are going to be using O Connect. All right, so have fun with it at the beginning. It's not going to break if you use it.
Good luck with shutting down stuff in Dubai. Thank you very much. I'm very aware that you think that that's a joke. However, there are actually teams of people that have been shutting down scams in that area. So it is doable. A rabbit in the headlights. Is that a Brit saying? I don't know. Do we have any fellow British people here that could let us know, please?
Okay, you're not going to blow anything up. You're not going to lose your account. It's not going to freeze anything like that. Okay.
Is that 10 years younger?
If you want to know how to use it correctly, professionally, and all the rest of it, then we will be doing some workshops to get you on.
Workshop, like, this is what I mean. How much more do you have to talk about this?
On your way. That's it from me, Marty.
Good. Thumbs up.
Looks like Chris doesn't have anything.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Thank God.
Thank God, he says. I know, right? Like, can we wrap this up, please?
I'm just kidding. Anyway,
I'm afraid to say that because you're going to hit that delete button.
No, I would never do that, Chris.
I'm good. I love everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, have fun. What's going on tonight? Rob Lynn at 8?
Yeah.
I don't think anything else that I know. Well, if you want to know, there are webinars going on. Look in the back.
We have a lot of people working on that right now. Basically, the second that they start getting money, a lot of people are going to jump on that. Which is why I think they haven't done it yet, because they know this.
Office to post it every single day. And
every day.
We'll be back on our lives tomorrow.
I know, you got to do another live every single day, right? And that's what I mean.
Anything comes up from the company, be ready.
Yeah, exactly. Just sit around on YouTube and just be ready at any time that we decide to do a webinar about this thing. That's your life now. Congratulations. Like, no, thank you. I'm good.
Keep checking the back office. I would do it 2 or 3 times a day because it could be there. There's new things all the time. Seems to be getting faster.
You got to relearn how to use the website because they change it all around every few days. Go check it out.
It seems to be working on different devices better. So.
Not really. I heard that the mobile device is still not working. If anyone out there knows otherwise, and they have proof on a mobile device that this thing's running smooth, please do let me know.
Everything's going to be upgraded at the same time we see ONet, from what I remember. I mean, O Connect. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless everybody.
So that was the Onpassive 360 from the other day, yesterday. Unfortunately, as I'm saying, we still do not have O Connect, and it was obviously supposed to be out today. But as you see, they were already preparing the other day to call it a wash. Now, I need to make another coffee. I need to go to the little lady's room. But what I have for you right now while I do that is I have a lovely Bill Must video. Like I said, I would play one for you all to show you their amazing marketing skills. And it's about biometric security. So my tech people will really love this one. It's about 4 minutes long. After that, I have an OBLESS email, apparently, that was sent, even though OBLESS is not a thing yet, just like O Connect. And we're going to listen to that and get heartbroken. And then after that, I'm going to be reacting to Sherry Dershowitz. and her lovely little live from yesterday, since her lives today are not going to be until much later. Unfortunately, I was hoping to react to her live and stream snipe, but I will not be able to, as her lives are like in the evening now. So that is what we have coming up. And without further ado, here is our lovely Bill Must video. If you do not want to hear about biometric securities, now is the time to go grab a snack, go grab a drink. We shouldn't be that much longer on here, but we have been going for 2.5 hours. And, you know, you probably need to do that. So I don't know. Do you guys just sit here? Apparently that's what people do, is they just sit. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy this Bill Must production.
Cybersecurity is becoming a more significant issue in every aspect of our lives, with breaches and leaks happening regularly. With this in mind, it's clear that there needs to be a better way to protect the private information we use on websites and apps daily. Biometrics offers an alternative to passwords and security questions, which are often easy for hackers to guess or access and challenging for many people to remember. In this article, you'll learn how biometric technology works and its advantages over current authentication methods. What is biometric security? Biometric security is a term used to describe physical or behavioral characteristics to authenticate an individual's identity. These authentication methods can be used alone or in combination with other security measures, such as passwords or PINs. One of the most common biometric authentication methods is fingerprint recognition. Fingerprints are unique to each individual and are challenging to duplicate. As such, they provide a substantial level of authentication for individuals seeking access to sensitive information or systems. Other biometric authentication methods include iris recognition, facial recognition, and voice recognition. These methods are often used in combination with one another to provide an even higher level of security. Biometric security systems are becoming increasingly common as the world moves towards a more digital society. They offer a high level of security that cannot be duplicated or bypassed, making them an ideal way to protect sensitive information and systems. How are biometrics used in the world today? Biometrics are becoming increasingly popular for security and identification purposes. Here are some of the ways biometrics are used in the world today. 1. Access control. Biometrics can control access to physical spaces like buildings, offices, and data centers. They can also control access to digital resources like computers, networks, and files. 2. User authentication. Biometrics can be used to verify a user's identity before allowing them to access sensitive information or perform specific actions. This is often used in combination with other forms of authentication, such as passwords or PIN numbers. 3. Transaction security. Biometrics can be used to add an extra layer of security to financial transactions. Whether they're conducted online or in person, this helps prevent fraud and ensures that only authorized users can access accounts and make changes. 4. Law enforcement. Biometrics are often used by law enforcement agencies for things like identifying criminals and tracking their movements. In some cases, biometric data can be collected from crime scenes and compared against databases of known offenders. 5. National security. Government agencies sometimes use biometrics for national security purposes, such as screening people who enter the country or accessing classified information. How are biometrics used in cybersecurity? Biometrics are already being used in a variety of ways to improve cybersecurity. One way is through the use of authentication, which can be used to verify the identity of a user before allowing them access to sensitive information or systems. This can be done through fingerprint, iris, or vein recognition devices. Another way biometrics are being used to improve cybersecurity is through behavioral analysis. This involves using algorithms to analyze a user's behavior to detect anomalies that could indicate malicious activity. This information can then block access to resources or take other corrective action. As you can see, there are many different ways that biometrics are already being used to improve cybersecurity. Still, other uses for biometrics in cybersecurity include activity monitoring, data encryption, and fraud detection. And as technology continues to evolve, even more services will likely be found for this exciting new field. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Click the bell for all notification.
Yeah, guys, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please share it around so that more people know to stay away from this awful, awful scam. Please. So, over the last few weeks, I don't completely stop watching Onpassive, right? I check in with them. I check in with what's up. I look up on YouTube every once in a while, just sit there and type in Onpassive new updates. And the other day when I typed in Onpassive new updates, a video popped up that made me a little icky inside. So I'm going to warn you, this video might make you a little icky inside. It is a video in which someone says that they got a message from someone about Obless. So I think that we should listen to all of that together.
I was on Facebook and got a friend request from Angelica from the Philippines, and first I was cautious of answering this request, so I went to her timeline and read how she was depressed and was praying to God for someone to help her.
Now remember, this is an AI company. This is how the AI works. The people who write these don't understand that when they write for an AI, you have to put in extra spaces for pauses. And so a lot of times these videos, as you also saw in the Bill Must one I just played, that's awful, by the way. I wanted to show that to show you the tech jibber jabber and the awful marketing. I didn't change anything in it. That was exactly how it was. They'll probably try to copyright me. I don't care. I wanted you to see it. This one, you can tell, was also written and then has like an AI bot reading it. And they never get this right. And you would think that people that are running an AI company that are making AI would understand how to write so that the AI would actually make sense when it's reading stuff. I'm just saying. I also doubt it's their AI reading. And that's part of the problem too, to me.
This was when I felt the need to help this woman, just like you did for the family you are helping. I learned she was living in a small blockhouse with 9 children. Her husband was gone and she had no running water and no electricity, very little food, sleeping on a dirt floor with her 9 children. No bathroom inside the house and only one small window to receive air with temperatures reaching 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
And that is how a lot of people are living right now that this company is preying on. I'm just saying. You're also going to see a lot of faith manipulation happening in the messaging here. God bless the USA. God bless you, etc.
My eyes were filled with tears, and I knew from that moment that I was the one that had been sent from God to help her. So now, thanks to God working through me, Angelica has a better way of life. I paid.
And you know what? That's awesome. I'm glad that you helped someone.
To have her house made bigger, with an upper deck for the children, wood and tile on the floor and a new roof, electricity and running water, bathroom and appliances, refrigerator, microwave and stove and washing machine, and I keep sending her money for food and help pay her bills.
And that is awesome. However, I do have to say, it would have been a lot more awesome if you didn't make a video bragging about it. That always makes me like, eh. I'm sorry, but if you're helping someone from the goodness of your heart, you don't need to like then do a video or like share it all around that you did this great thing for someone. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to the video and the lovely faith manipulation images in the background. Did the video say, thanks to me, God made things better? Or did it say, thanks to God, I made things better? It's kind of implying both. It's saying God had sent her to help this person. I want to say it's more the second one, but...
Some of her children have graduated now from high school,
right?
And one is in college and one daughter is married and has a child. A day never goes by that she hasn't thanked me for all I have done for her and her family, and I always tell her to give the thanks to God because through him all things are possible, as the Bible teaches us.
And this is why religion bothers me. If you've done something good for somebody, it is not because of God, it is because of you, and you deserve. Not God, you deserve the praise for that. I just say, you deserve the thanks, not some invisible being in the sky. I'm just saying that's what I believe. I also believe that God would not want to take that away from you and would want you to feel that thanks.
Angelica is so thankful that she reaches out to her neighbors and shares her food with them, because so many people there are suffering. It is so amazing how God works. She is going to the market and buying canned food and rice, and handing it out to her neighbors and fixing soup and inviting them to come to her home and eat. Also at Christmas she is buying toys and giving them to the children in her neighborhood. I asked her to have her son videotape it so others can see how God is working in her life. She took the videos and put music to them and shared it with others to show how God works in mysterious ways, as the Bible says. I wanted to share with you, Marty, how Angelica...
So this is the thing. I think it's amazing that this person has helped someone. But the reason why they're doing this video is because Marty did a video about how he's helping people with Bless. So now this person has done this video to kind of say, yeah, I've helped someone too. And then they're going to try to use it to say that Onpassive will be good. That's the problem I have.
Has blessed others because her heart is so pure and she is so thankful to God. Someday you too will have a story to share with others about your new family that you have been called to help. God works when someone is willing to reach out their hand to others in need of help. With Onpassive, many families can receive blessings from God and peace, love, and hope for this suffering world. I am proud to call you my friend and brother because we have the same goals with Onpassive, helping those in need. Blessings, Marty, Frank Rowe.
So here we have someone, right, has helped someone. It's really great. But unfortunately, not only are they saying that's due to God, but now they're saying that Marty is going to be able to do similar with Bless and Onpassive. And it's like, listen, please do not take what you have done for this family. That's fabulous. And then go and join this thing and think that Bless is going to help you help more families, because it's not. And that's what bothers me about that one. I feel like this story is now being used to manipulate people into thinking that if they join Onpassive and they have this Bless thing, that they too will be able to be like Frank here. I guess it's Frank. A dude. Sorry, I never listened to the end of it. I stopped it before it said that. And I was like, this is too much. I like to live react to most of what I can without watching necessarily the whole thing. It's more fun that way. But now this is being used as some kind of manipulation tactic to say, yes, let's join Onpassive, and that will help us do all these great things because God is working through all of us through Onpassive. And again, I have an issue with that all going on. So I had to come on here and show you guys that, because I was like, that is not okay to do. It is not okay, and I don't agree with the faith manipulation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Sherry Dershowitz.
I'm back. I'm a little early. Wasn't sure how the internet was going to be. Hold on real quick.
All right, Sherry. I'm glad to see you. Are you okay, though? Your makeup looks a little off today.
Bye. I'm back.
You look a little stressed. Again, I haven't really seen you in a while. There is no way that Onpassive can make sure they use the money for the stated charity. I can say I'm collecting for kids and use the money to buy myself a boat. That's exactly it. And that's my problem with Onpassive's Bless as well.
Okay. This is the share show, and I share things. And today's date is 3/29/2023.
I cannot get over Sherry. I actually really enjoy Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I share things. It's great.
And today is Wednesday, hump day.
She's such a loud hump day.
If you're working, you're halfway through the week. If you work Monday to Friday, so that's good.
Okay, Sherry, your hair looks fine. Stop it. Stop the hair stuff.
So it's a share show. I share things. If you're on my Facebook page, come join me here.
Yeah.
Or just everybody and anybody, please give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And also subscribe to my station. That way, if I come on a little early or a little late, you'll get notified. And plus, if I bring anything else to the table, which I usually try to put more than just my live on here. I usually add other things to my channel as well.
Yeah, you take the Bill Musk videos and other people's videos and put them up on your channel, like all people from Onpassive do. It's like you guys share content.
And if you have a channel, put yours down below and let me know where you're coming from, and I will look at your channel as well, providing it's positive. Hey, MK, good to have you here. So,
and they're all about being positive, I guess.
I got some things from Mel Robbins.
All right, Mel Robbins. I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna try to let Sherry talk here and shut my mouth because she is just a loon. Okay, Sherry's kind of a loon bag, but I find her kind of fun. She shares things.
Mel Robbins. Don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's very positive. She does a lot of books. She's kind of like a motivational speaker and all that good stuff. So here's a couple of things that she says that I got for today to get your little brain thinking, or maybe you've heard of these before, or maybe you think, oh, I gotta do that, or oh, that hit a key for you. So here it is. Here's just a couple of sayings. You can't control how you feel, but you can always choose how you act. That's so true. And another one she says is, who I was does not detect who I am and who I can become. So that's who I was does not detect who I am and who I become. And here's the last one. If you have the courage to start, you have the courage to succeed. Oh, I love that too, because a lot of times we just get stuck in a rut and thinking, how can we start? That's why I like Mel Robbins, because she has this thing where you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you do it. Let's say, for instance, like getting out of bed and the alarm goes off. Instead of hitting the alarm again, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Just get out of bed. You can use that with everything. And
yeah, that's a little bit weird. Angel says Sherry was talking about Mel Robbins, and then said she was and still is using Dave Hollis's unexpected and tragic death for clout and business. It's a little bit right?
Anything. So I love that. That kind of helps me.
But that's the thing, is that all of these people look up to each other. All of these MLMs, all of these scams, all the coaching businesses that you see out here, they're like, let me teach you how to run your entrepreneurship online. They're all the same. That was the only truth Marty spoke today. It's just he, for some reason, didn't think that Onpassive was a part of that. And I personally believe that Onpassive is the worst one right now out of all of them.
That kind of helped me for sure. And if that's going to help you, that would be incredible, because sometimes, and just like me doing my lives, you just have to hit the button. And whatever happens, happens.
You just have to hit the button. And then whatever happens, happens. Sherry, sweetheart, is this why you don't like make your camera straight before you come on here? And you literally start your video like fixing your camera? Because you can see yourself on here and fix your camera and then just press a button and then it'll be good to go. I'm just letting you know.
I'm sure I'm sure I've done quite a few bloopers on here for sure.
Yeah, like those eyebrows and that lipstick. I'm going to be honest, Sherry. Are you okay? I've never seen you with so much gray coming through. I've never seen you with makeup so badly. You look exhausted. And this is what I mean. I feel like this thing is actually starting to wear on a lot of you. Please take a break.
Anyway, so this is the share show, and I had to share that with you because
this is the share show, and I had to share that with you. I can't help but love her at the same time, you know?
I like to share positive things. And then in the description, I put Onpassive is the answer for everything.
Is the answer for everything. Except for if you want to promote your business, then don't do that there, like Marty said.
And do you have yours yet? Do you have it yet? That's why I put it. Do you have it yet? And what am I talking about?
Do you believe in life after love? Sorry, you wanted me to. I did it.
If you don't know what Onpassive
I'm an entertainer.
Because we are in viral already. We're not going viral. We're already.
No, you're not viral. I'm more viral than you are. What are you talking about, Sherry?
In viral, but if you've never heard of what we are and you came across my video, welcome to my channel, and please subscribe to my channel and be sure to give me that ring the bell and give me a thumbs up. And if you have a station, I'll do the same to yours, providing it's positive, because that's how I roll here.
Are you having a stroke? You already said that at the beginning of this. Deja vu. But I can see the video. Yeah, no, I didn't replay it. Okay.
Anyway, we're the whole new way to internet, folks. Out with the old, in with the new.
We're the whole new way to internet, folks. We just don't have anything.
Using artificial intelligence, that's the way things are going.
I think all these guys are using artificial intelligence, and that is the problem.
That's the way things have been going for a while now, and now it's catching on to everything. Medical people use it. You name it, it's out there.
Who? What hospitals? We need to talk to them. Oh my God, what medical people are using this? See, sorry, this is why I played the video that I did. And I played it all the way through. I feel like Sherry watched the video that I played, right? About the biometric security stuff, right? And in there, they mention that like doctors and stuff use biometric, right? You guys heard that? And if you didn't, you can rewind. I leave all my streams up too. I don't dirty delete. They go members only if I feel like they have to, but I don't delete anything on my channel. So even after this, the replay crew, you guys could go back and rewatch it and you will hear them talk about that. I swear to God, Sherry watched that. And then in her mind, somehow she took that as people in the medical field are now using Onpassive. And that's not what it was. It was that they are using that security method because, again, Onpassive did not create it. Right? And that again, that's part of the problem here, is that they're all like, we're all innovative. And then all they do is the stuff everyone else does. And they like fork their fucking technology from other tech. And then pretend like they made it themselves. Like that's an issue. So like, you know, we got some problems here, Sherry. You need to share with us like what's going on with O Connect. Do that. Is Sherry John Barilla's alter ego? Possibly. Maybe we should hook them up and it would help them both out.
Well, in Onpassive, we use it for everything you use on the internet. We built from the scratch up. And
they've never been seen together. So, could be, man. Could, maybe.
Single sign-on, because that's going to save you time. That's what this company's about, saving you time.
Yeah, except there's like 500 tabs that open. Again, that's my problem. Every single time that you go to use one of their products, it opens a new tab in your browser. So you go there, you have the Onpassive website tab, right? You go in the ecosystem, and opens a new tab. You go to use Omail, new tab. Go to use Otrim, new tab. If you wanted to use like 4 of these at the same time, you would have to have 4 different tabs open on your computer, plus the 2 main tabs for the website and the ecosystem, right? That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Kind of like Michael and Janet Jackson. Never saw them at the same place at the same time. Ooh. Ow.
And it's going to save you a lot of headache too. And it's very secure because we have using.
I'm not even going to lie. I think of South Park and Michael Jackson. That's all I think of. Every time someone says something and there's a reference in South Park on it, my mind goes right to that. I'm just saying it happens. Now you are imagining John. I have you imagining that in drag. I think that's Stricardo's fault, actually. I'm just saying. I'm not taking the blame for that. I'm putting that one all on Stricardo. But, you know, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say he's wrong, okay? I'm not going to say he's wrong.
Artificial intelligence. And we have our own data centers, folks. We have our own data centers. That's going to keep your stuff secure, too, as well.
No, you do not. You do not. That's part of the problem. You don't. We can look up the data centers. that are in existence. You do not have one. And come on, Sherry. They do all look terrible, not to sound shallow, but they are all under immense stress. They're not sleeping because they can't fight their subconscious realization that this is one big scam. Exactly. And that's what I said when Chris Johnson in that 360 was going on about how he was missing sleep because he was so excited. I was like, listen, I don't think you're an actual scammer. Might be your subconscious eating at you there. And your actual conscious going, get out of this thing. But they do. And I've been noticing that they do. They all look very, very stressed. And they've aged a lot. Like, I think this is getting to all of them. And that's not good. We don't want that. We want Share Bear here to keep sharing.
I don't know about you, but I like my stuff to be secure. I don't want it to be sold. I don't want it to be any of that stuff.
What about reacted to? I hope you're okay with that. Hi, Sherry.
Because if you ever notice how you get so many wacky emails, or you're looking at it, just is crazy. Anyway,
wacky. I love hearing her say that word. Wacky emails. I'm like, oh, Sherry, you're so wacky.
And all of our things are unlimited. We
of course have the scammer's throat clear going on all the time. And again, all of our things are unlimited. They're not, though, because there's going to be a cost. And we have no clue what that is. And we don't know what you're going to be making off of it. So, like, there's a lot of things up in the air here. Apparently, they got lost up at the top where your ears will pop. Can we bring them back down and talk about them, please?
Some free things that you can get right now. It's called Mail, which is like your Gmail. And we have another one called...
Sherry. Come on, Sherry. You got this. I believe in you.
Tracker. No, excuse me, back up.
Damn it, Sherry.
Trim,
yeah, Sherry, no, it's not O-Tracker. It's O-Trim. Get it right, damn it.
Which is also tracks your URL. You might not be familiar with that, but that's those long little codes that they use. You can get that with us, and because
the long codes they use, Sherry? No, the URL is the website address. The URL that I call URL, because I grew up in the 90s. Everyone called it that back then. Everyone was like URL. I don't know. A lot of people did. Where I come from anyway, that's what we called it. It was just easier than URL. URL. Okay? That's what it is. It's not, oh God. Sherry, can you please just learn it before you share it? That's all I ask.
It also tracks it. It's incredible, and it's free. And we have all
free. It's free. Last time, Sherry confused O-Spot with G-Spot. Maybe that's part of the problem. See, she does need John Brilla.
Mail, which is like your Gmail, and like I said, O-Trim, and then we also have O-Net, which is your social media, which a lot of these other social medias are going to start charging money to use them.
Are they? Is that a thing? I don't know if I've heard that. Julie loses sleep because she's the tech support for free. Exactly right. I swear to God, she still is. Like, everyone, if you want to pray for someone, pray for poor Julie. That woman is being run into the ground, and that's what I mean. She's probably stressed to the max too. Joe says she really doesn't look well. Damn, these people better get out. That's what I'm saying. They're on a decline, okay? And none of us are saying that to be mean. I think we're worried. It's not good, right? Like, here we are at another deadline that's not been met with a product. It has to be beating them up.
Yes, right. And start charging money for you to use them.
So, sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. As that happens with me and my little crazy mind. So, again, have they talked about Facebook and like Twitter, the twatter, and the I'm So Great Graham? Have they talked about those? Like charging money? I haven't heard that they're going to charge money for regular use. I just heard that people like Dragnot went and paid to have like a little check mark next to their name. That's all I heard. But I don't know. Correct me, guys, because I don't really keep up with all that stuff. Pray that Julie sells a house. Just one house, please. You know what? Maybe if she sold some houses, she would get out of this thing.
So I don't know about you folks. I want to be in something that's new, fresher, easier, simpler, because in Onpassive, things are very simple and easy to use.
Uh-oh, Ash, be careful. Something else comes along. She's going to jump on it. And I hear they're marketing things in your in your own end stuff.
Plus, that goes beyond what you can ever think of.
I love how she's so jumpy. It goes beyond, and she does a hop, you know? I think she's my favorite.
I'm just going to go over one product real quick here.
Okay, one product real quick here. Is it the one that's supposed to be released today?
That just blows me away. Let's say your own mail, which is like your Gmail. Well, get this, folks.
All right, are you guys ready? She said she's going to blow me away, guys. She's going to blow me away. So, are we ready?
Since it uses artificial intelligence, literally what's cool and it's unlimited. I can send out 50,000 emails, unlimited. I can send it throughout the world, all different languages. I can say it in my language and they can get it in their language.
What? What? Huh. Wow. Awesome. Good to know.
Appropriate time to them.
I'm
not the time that I sent it because they're probably asleep. And they can email me back and I can get it in my language.
Well, I'm really glad that Sherry finally figured out time zones. Good job, Cher Bear. But like, this is not a new thing. And the thing is that Omail doesn't do this yet. It's not doing this right now. So like, again, we're just talking about things it's supposed to be doing, but isn't actually doing. Stop that. That's not okay. Talk about what it actually does right now and stop lying to people about it being greater than it is. I can't take this anymore, damn it.
Who does that? That's AI and that's Onpassive. And our CEO of the company always said he wanted to keep it easy and simple so even his grandma could use it. And listen, something else I got to share with you about this.
I promise you that grandparents are not going to be able to use this. Apparently, they're asking a lot of questions, and Marty's pretty mad. So, I'm just saying.
It's so phenomenal. So, you can also get this if you're trying to read your emails. You don't have.
Oh, is Julie in real? Julie has always been in real estate. Julie was in real estate before she was in Onpassive, and she was like using her channel for it. And yeah, like Joe says, she was before Onpassive. So yeah, and she was gonna dip back into it again at one point. But I don't know what happened with that. And I wish that she would just do that. I could see her kicking ass at that. And let me tell you, whatever boss she has there would respect her a hell of a lot more than Ash does and actually pay her for her work. If Sherry sent 50,000 emails, what are the odds that she got one reply? Slim, I would say. Especially if they were all about Onpassive. I mean, let's be real. I hope they were just the update of her sharing what's going on in her life.
Have to read your emails. Maybe you're busy or in the car going here and there, and you want to know what your emails are. Well, in Onpassive, in Omail, it could read it for you. You can ask it to read it for you. And you can, instead of you reading it, it can tell you what they are. Drop the mic, folks. This is incredible. That's the way of the future. That's the Onpassive. And also non-passive. We're about helping humanity and correcting the corruption. That's what this company started with, that in mind. And then our CEO of the company, he was a guru in marketing and technology. And he took it and found the amazing people, our dream team people, our dream team who had helped create all these other extra added things that he always wanted to add or make it things simpler and easier. And what I love about it, like I said, it's a single sign-on. No more having to remember this password, that password, single sign-on, folks. I love that part too. So I just wanted to share one with you. There's other ones too as well. Message me. I left my phone number above in Facebook and below on YouTube.
This is the other thing. All of these people come out here as their names, their full names. They put their phone numbers. They completely dox themselves. And no one over here is telling them to be careful for their family. And it's like, don't do that on the internet, Sherry. Don't put your phone number. Don't do that. Email address, yeah. I came out my real name. Look what happened to me. I have people trying to cancel me for things I said on the internet when I was like fucking 15 years old. And I'm 36. They can't even get my age right, okay? So this is what I mean. Don't come out here with your real name, with your real information, and then give out your phone number. Right? Especially if you're in a scam, please. That's just not good.
Message me if you'd like to know more. Plus, very, very soon, there'll be a reseller position available that you can get to as well, which is incredible because literally we pay the company to do
You like coming 5150
the work for us, and the AI does the work for us, for you, if you decide
for us, for you.
to become a reseller. Who wouldn't want that? You don't have to go sell anything. Simply share it, and the company will does the work for you, actually.
Okay, but then what are you doing right now, right? Like, you don't have to sell anything, but I'm doing this whole marketing video right now about it. And it's like, obviously, when you join this thing, you'll be expected to do those too. Just saying.
It does it for you. No more buying leads. No more not asking your family and friends, because
his name was John Barilla.
Who's not going to want to come on board anyway and use our digital solutions? Because it's going to save them a lot of time. If you own a business, it's going to save you a lot of time.
See, if you own a business. Okay. So again, now we're back to this thing. This Onpassive thing is supposed to be a solution for people that run businesses. So again, why we get mad when people promote businesses or talk about their businesses? Come on, guys.
A lot of money and a lot of headache. Anyway, I won't keep you. There's other ones that I'm going to mention, each a little thing each day, each time I come on here about a different digital solution.
I love it. Sherry comes out here every single day and does at least a couple of these.
But I do have to say this one little thing.
Okay, Sherry, I'm listening. I'm here. What's this one little thing? Also, who did your eyebrows this time? I wouldn't go back.
So, let's say one of them, I don't know the cost, costs $30 per month. You're paying it.
Okay, but Sherry, isn't that a problem that you don't know the cost of the products that you're supposed to be selling? You don't know the commission you're making off of them? I'm just saying, shouldn't that be something that you're able to share?
$30 per month. And you notice the next month your bill got lower, like $26.
Okay, like, again, that makes no sense, but okay. Good luck memorizing the prices of your products you'll be selling when they change that much.
What happened is Onpassive, the company, is paying you. Yes, you, the customer, for do.
You! Yeah, you! And you'll get scammed, and you'll get scammed, and you'll get scammed, and you over there in the back. Yes, you! You get scammed too! Like, really? Come on. If only it costs $30 per month, right? $30 don't pay the Amazon server bill, right?
For using their digital solutions. And eventually it ends up being zero for that digital solution. And eventually you can start seeing credits back there in your account, use it for something else, and or become a reseller of our company.
Oh, yay! You mean how I have like the 10 credits that I can't do anything with right now? Cool.
Who doesn't want to do that?
Me? Anyone else? If you do not want to do that and you are part of the replay crew, I want you to go down in the comments and say, not me, never, ever. Because I guarantee nobody is watching this going, yeah, I want to do that. I totally do. I really do. It's exactly what I want to do. She does need to lighten them up. I think Sherry's eyebrows are done by nice and stripy long hair. Maybe. Sherry is so deep into this, there is no way to get through to her. Well, you know what? I don't give up on anyone. I'm a stubborn bitch.
Look, life
I will save you out of this, Sherry.
is too short. It's time to bust a move, try something new.
Time to bust a move. Yeah, bust a move. Sorry.
Something that the company's going to do the work for you. And if you choose to, you can do more if you choose to.
That makes no sense. Hi, thanks for coming to your first day of work at this amazing company. By the way, you don't really have to work, but if you choose to do more, then that's cool too. Like, what?
And they make so many things available that are incredible, that because you can interchange a lot of them. And
Sherry, listen, you need to start writing down what you're talking about. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, but bust a move.
Bring back your dreams, like I have my dream board there. Bring back your dreams that you shoved in the trash. Anyway, that's all I have for you folks.
Yeah, exactly. Bring back your dreams that you shoved in the trash before you join this scam. Get out of this thing, right? And go and do what you were doing before. You'll make more money even if it was just sitting on your couch. At least then you're not wasting time. Go spend that time with your family instead of going to these webinars, you know?
If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Do we say happy birthday every day? Am I supposed to come out here when I stream and say, hi, everyone, happy birthday if it's your birthday? I am so sorry. I'm not going to do that. But if you come into my comment section, you tell me it's your birthday, I might wish you a happy birthday. But, you know, I'm not out here to wish everybody happy birthday on the interwebs whose birthday it is today. That's a little much for me. She is every MLM's ideal client victim. She is looking for a sense of belonging. Exactly. She does not seem like she has many friends or people to talk to. She probably lives alone. And Stricardo, of course, says that Sherry may have a UTI. Would you know about that, Stricardo? Eh? You've been over there? Did she tell you? I'm just wondering.
I can't believe it's almost end of the month. I can't believe it's almost April Fool's Day.
Yeah, it's April Fool's Day. And watch the April Fool's joke be Ash taking off with all of your money and leaving you with this crap company, having to explain to anyone that you signed up that it's a scam. Happy April Fools! My birthday, I was born on Friday, June 13th. Friday, June 13th, 1986. I am a Gemini, and apparently I am the definition of what a Gemini is. I have been told by people who are into the horoscope things. As we all know, I'm not. I don't believe in anything. My soul belongs to Satan, and I might be a lizard person.
Which is my daughter's birthday, by the way. For real.
Awesome.
Anyway, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Imagine, like, giving birth on April Fools. You, like, call up your husband. You're like, I'm going into labor. And he's like, no. Like, that's not a funny one, sweetheart. Like, you don't do that one to me. And you're like, no, honey, you got to come home from work. I'm actually in labor right now. And he's like, nah. Like, don't pull that one. Like, come on. I know it's April Fool's. You're like, no, like, I'm in labor. Like, the baby is coming. You got to come take me to the hospital. It would just suck, man. It would suck.
So, running out of breath. I always tend to get so excited, so I say it all in one sentence. So forgive me. So
maybe like just take some breaths, you know? Just, you know, just a little bit. I think it's Pat's blood. I bathe in that. Not really, but you know.
What I want you to do, folks.
But at least I don't channel Loki and Odin. There's that.
Just take a look. Doesn't cost anything to take a look.
Yeah, go take a look and then you'll hate it and you'll leave. And this is what I mean. They're set up to fail in this thing as well. I always say MLMs and these scam companies are set up for their own distributors to fail. This is a great example of one, right? Because it's like, that doesn't help her. When people sign up for this thing, let's say, they go back there and then there's no freaking like products to use. There's no way to make money. Like, then Sherry looks like a joke. A clown, right? Especially with that lipstick. Sherry, you got to do something about that lipstick and those brows. Come on, girl. You're better than this, Sherry. You're better than this. I promise you. Look it. You have a beautiful family behind you. Beautiful girls. All right. You have more to live for than this scam. Please get out of this thing. Because it does not make you look good. I spent 12 hours with my wife during her labor. I just felt bad that I missed the conception. That's too bad. That's too bad, dude. But you know, cuck will be a cuck will be a cuck.
And it's a new way. You'll see how fun and easy they are to use.
How fun and easy they are to use. I've shown you guys it. You know it's crap.
That's all. And you'll be saying, "Oh my gosh, I wish this was created a long time ago." Well,
I love Sherry. She's like, you'll be saying, "Oh my god, I wish this was write it down, Sherry. Just make some notes before you come out here."
It's all about timing. So that's all I have for you folks. Again, back to what I was saying. Happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you.
Now I also have to wish people happy anniversary. Happy birthday, everyone that might be watching this that might have a birthday today. And happy anniversary to all you folks, too.
If you're hurting or sick, I know so much crazy stuff going on in the world. I don't watch a lot of news. I just hear from other people or, pops up on your phone, whatever.
Well, that might explain some. She's not totally aware of what's going on in the world. So, easier to fall into this when you're more isolated.
So, I'm praying for you. You do you, love.
Don't pray for me. I mean, you can. I don't really get offended. I have friends that are like, I'll pray for you. I'm like, thanks. But Sherry, worry about yourself right now.
If you want love, light, whatever you believe in, you do you. So, I pray. So that's what I believe in. So
She's a Nancy girl.
And then also, please pick up the phone. Don't text, folks. Come on, pick up the phone and dial.
Yeah, guys, don't text. Pick up the phone.
Call your loved ones and friends and tell them you love them, because life is too short.
Yeah, life is too short to be in a scam. Please go and tell all of your family that you love them and that you are in this scam and that you want them to help you get out. They will. I promise. How many people have subscribed to Sherry's channel? She is working so hard doing these videos. I wonder if she has a subscriber base. I bet she is trying to listen to Marty and Co. about doing lives. You're absolutely right. Last time I checked, it was like 100. So she's one of the bottom of the barrel ones, and that's what I mean. Only the people at the top, just like an MLM or scam, usually are getting anything out of this. Everyone else is chopped liver. Those are the sample photos that come with the picture frame. That would be so funny if Sherry put that up and then was like, these are my daughters. The reason why I said that is because she pointed at it one time in one of her lives and like spoke on that. So I'm kind of like, Sherry, like, you have a beautiful family you can go hang out with that love you. You know, they might think you're a little eccentric like we do, but they love you all the same.
Life is too short not to pick up the phone and tell them you love them, whether they answer or not. And life is too short not to do in much more easier and more secure way, which is Onpassive. And also, life is...
Yeah, she does it. She's like such a tryhard. Like, if you ever want to see an MLM tryhard, here you go.
It's too short, like I said, because it's going to save you a lot of time and save you a lot of money, and you can make money here.
Sherry, like, what do you keep pointing at? I feel like your index fingers just fly during these things, and I never know what you're pointing at.
Well, and I'm not saying you can get rich quick, because
you get your finger out of my face.
We're a legal, compliant company, and we don't mess around. We have everything is high quality, high standard, and it may take you a little time, but by George, wouldn't it be better than nothing?
No, at this point, joining nothing is better than being a part of Onpassive.
That's all I have for you folks. I don't know about you, but I'm looking to help others. And
that is it right there. Thanks, Joe. 428 subscribers she has, guys. The exact amount. I was sort of joking when I said 100, but my point is that, like, most of these people are under 1,000 subscribers, which, let's be real, until you're at 1,000 subscribers, you're not noticed on here at all, right? So it's like she's working so hard doing these, and you can tell she's working hella hard. She's going hard, right, for them. She's doing all the MLM sale pitchy things you could possibly do here. Quite the MLM elevator sales pitch she has, right? And Marty gets all of the attention. Chris gets all the attention. Red gets all the attention. Mike Ellis. Those people get all of the subs, all of the attention, all of the monetization. And then you have people like Sherry, who's told to do all the exact same things, But then she just sits at 428 subs. And it will take her forever to get there because, like I said, they all share content. So a lot of people aren't going to sub to her for the content when they're already subbed to, Mike Ellis or Marty or Red or Chris, and they're posting the exact same thing. So that's what I mean when I say, like, it messes them over too. Sherry sponsored 2 children who live in the developing world. They appealed and won their case. Does her room look like she lives in an assisted living home and those posters are all the crafts she did? A little bit. That's a dream board behind her. That poster right there on the left side of the screen, that's a dream board. And when you are in multi-level marketing companies, you are told to make these. They were also told to make them. And that's all of the things that she wants this company to get her, to help her with. All of her dreams and goals that she wants out of Onpassive in her life. It's kind of sad. It is sad. Right? Yeah, but Joe, you're not out here trying to be a YouTuber. That's pretty good for someone that, like, just starts out posting just a few videos here and there, dude. All right? I imagine she has an aroma of eau de pisse. Eau de la pipi.
That's what this is about. So when your pockets are full and you have more time in your hands, you're apt to help more people. 95%, not more people, would like to help more people.
And that's the thing. People like Sherry are not really bad people. They are people that actually join these and want to help other people. And then they're lied to that this is what will help other people. That they can use this company to help other people. I was told the same with It Works. I was told the same with Sensi. You use this, you can help other people in other more important things. All of them do the same thing. It's all bullshit. Whether they just do it themselves and tell you to open up a life coaching business to go around helping people and then trick them into signing up, or anything else that they do. All the same.
And so that's where this comes into helping humanity. Take care, take charge, God bless. And if you're a proud brand ambassador, I'll see you, and I don't know when that is, I'm sure it's very soon. I'll see you at the next level up top, where our ears will pop, our brains will pop, and our hearts will pop, because that is how our CEO of the company and his wife and family and all our amazing dream team give it to us.
Like, and she sucks up a lot. Like, she really wants their attention, and she really wants to be doing well out here. So, yeah, it's kind of sad to watch because she's giving it her all, right? And then she doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers. This poor woman that posts every day like this. It is. It's kind of sad. Wee. Oh, do wee.
Give it to us all from their heart, and they make us think. I love that, because I like I have this red thing here that's a brain. I want to keep my brain moving.
Yeah. Okay. Keep your brain moving, but how about you move your brain out of the scam? That would be good.
And also,
Sherry, what's on your thing there? You got lotion.
If you know that you are important out there, don't care what anybody says to you. You are important, and you have talents. Share those talents. You have a story. Share your story. Somebody may need to hear your story thinking, oh, they're the only ones in that situation. Or what have you. So share your story. Share your talents. Dig deep.
That's what she calls it, right? Her station.
Find them, because you were put on here on earth and you are special. Take care. Take charge. God bless. And tomorrow is Thursday. I will be on here. I can't believe it's Thursday already. I will be on here tomorrow. Take care. Take charge. God bless. See you, Madonna. Love you.
Oh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. You do break my heart a little bit. I really do want you to get out of this thing. But at the same time, you are one of my favorite Onpassivians. I find it quite fun. You are fun. So that's what everyone had to say. There's a lot of let's stay positive. There's a lot of don't mind the fact that, oh, Connect didn't come out again. No, pay attention. Don't ask the man behind the curtain what happened. And a lot of that, okay? And then nothing else has really changed. Like the website's still being updated with these crazy freaking updates that make your eyes hurt, want to bleed. Everything moving all around, you know. You got Ash Mufareh still lying, making these broken promises, saying that God sent him to save humanity. Now all these other people are talking about how this thing is going to save humanity, but they can't even get the O-Connect to work. It's still coming soon. So, I guess now we just continue on. And like something has to give here, right? So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because I think that we really do have to all get together and figure out how we can get this thing to just get shut down. And, you know, maybe reporting isn't enough. But, you know, we need to start doing that more as well. And we need to start putting the pressure on these guys to release this O-Connect, or at least be honest about what is up. See, here's the thing. If they were actually like a genuine tech company and then they were having like issues with launching things, and then they came out here and they were honest, and we're like, yeah, this is what's going on. This is why we can't do it, blah, 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 blah. And then it was good reasons and etc. That would be one thing, right? Right? And I think all of you agree. The issue is that that's not what they're doing. And that it's not a genuine, legit company. And that this man in my little picture here with me is a complete con artist. And everyone needs to stop trusting him over there. He's verging on creating this cult of personality. It's very scary. They even have songs, you know. And we just need to put a stop to it. John Barilla starred in The Silence of the Clams. I watch her video every day, but don't like it. Yeah, it's honestly, it's hard to watch Sherry sometimes. Right? Because you do see her trying so hard. And it's sad to see people trying so hard for something that we all know they're not going to get anything out of because it's a scam, but they just believe in this asshole on screen right now. So hard they believe in this Ash Mufareh. They believe he is like the savior of humanity, even at this point. A lot of them. That's a problem. So we got to do anything that we can now to combat that. So I think we got to start going hard on Onpassive again. So stay tuned because I have a lot of things coming. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous rest of your day. If you made it through this whole fucking thing, you are a champ. We've been going for 3.5 hours talking about this scam, but it's because I haven't talked about it that much in the last month. I think I only talked about it like one time. And like I said, this is the cutoff date for the O-Connect. And they didn't reach it again. So it's time to shut down the scam. Thank you for being at the whole thing. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to my fabulous, amazing mods who come in and keep everyone in my comment section safe from people like John Barilla that want to try to dox people. Come on, John. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, again, have a fabulous rest of your day. I'm going to see all of you very, very soon. I have a lot of videos that I am finishing up editing on. I promise you, I have like 6 things that are like almost done that are going to be coming up in the next couple weeks. It'll just be like videos. And so I think I'm going to concentrate on those for the next week or so. And then we are going to be doing a lot of really fun streams. So stay tuned for those. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Take care. Mwah. Bye. And remember, don't join this fucking scam, man. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. The show is over. And I love you all.